जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी।
गो ब्रह्मण हिताय च जगत हिताय कृष्णाय नमो। वासुदेव सुतमदेव कंसचारूर्यमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्ण वन्दे जगद्गुरु। श्री नरसिंह जय नरसिंह जय जय नरसिंह। प्रहलादेश जय पद्मा मुख पद्मा भृंग। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धु एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो। हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण हरे
हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरे
कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
Hari Bol 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 Hari Bol
Hare Krishna. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj Vyasa Puja Maha Mahotsav ki jai. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ji ki jai. So today is very special occasion, very auspicious occasion. We have amongst us one of the most glorious disciples of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ji, and who is a very potent spiritual master, a wonderful glorious preacher who is preaching in one of the most difficult zones in USA, especially in South America, Latin America, where we see that people, they are good but sometimes not so good. But to preach in such a place is really very difficult task. And His Holiness Guru Prasad Maharaj has given his life in preaching Krishna consciousness. And when we see Maharaj's aura, Maharaj's dealings, then we see that Maharaj is actually Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Na shochati na kankshati. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labate param. So Maharaj personifies this very verse because we see that Maharaj is always situated in a transcendental position. And we devotees in Delhi, we are really blessed to have His Holiness Guru Prasad Maharaj as our GBC, as our spiritual shelter, as well as our managerial shelter as well. And His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj has handed over us to such a safe and very spiritual shelter in the form of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Hari Bol! So since Maharaj has appointed him as our spiritual shelter, so that ways we seek mercy of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj whenever we see His Holiness Guru Prasad Maharaj. So when we listen from Maharaj Shri, when we serve Maharaj Shri, we receive mercy of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj as well when we serve Maharaj. So we get double Kripa Bonanza when we serve Maharaj for Vyasa Puja celebration. But yesterday, since Maharaj Shri was not available, so that's why we thought that maybe next day itself, but we must glorify a pure devotee, a Premi Bhakta, a Mahabhagvat devotee of the Lord in the form of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Haribol! Sri Jiva Goswami says that we should be doubly enthusiastic to glorify the devotees of the Lord. Why? Because the devotees are more accessible and they're more merciful. So that's why we should glorify Maharaj Shri with all enthusiasm. I would request all the devotees. Of course, I see that many devotees are still coming. Actually, Maharaj is very punctual. Maharaj, the time and date which was given to him, Maharaj came on time. So he goes by IST, Indian Standard Time. But in ISKCON, we work, in Delhi especially, IST means ISKCON Stretchable Time. So that's why devotees are still coming. Although it would have been more proper at our part that before Maharaj arrived, we would have come here, made the auditorium full to welcome Maharaj. But somewhere it is our mistake that we have not come on time, especially those who are yet on their way. So we sincerely seek apology from His Holiness Guru Prasad Maharaj. That
Ante Om Samno Mitra Samvarunah Samno Bhavatvadyama Samno Indro Vrihaspati Samno Vishnururokramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Vitama Vadishyami Satyamadisyami Tanma Vavado Tadbhaktaram Avado Avadu Mam Avadu Bhaktaram Om Samno Mitra Samvarunah Samno Bhavatvadyama Samno Indro Vrihaspati Samno Vishnururokramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmavadisam Vitamavadisam Satyamavadisam Tanmamaved Tadbhaktaramaved Avid Mam Avid Bhaktaram Om Shanti 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 Om Tatchayoravrinemahe Gyatum Yagyaya Gyatum Yagyavadaye Daive Swastirasturah Swastirmanusevyaha Udvam Jagatu Vesajam Samno Astvid Vivade Samjaduspade Om Shanti Om Nagaramana Prajayadane Natage Naike Amritatvamanaso Parenanakam Vihitam Gohaya Vivrayate Yat Yatayo Vishanti Om Shanti 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 Om Atado Brahmajagyasa Janmadasya Yadaha Sastayo Nitta Tattu Samanvayat Ikshate na sabdam gonaschennatma sabdastannishtasya mokshabadeshat heyatva vachanacha swapyat gati samanya anandamayo vyasat Om Shanti 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 Om Pratamastu Mahajwala Titiyastu Grikeshari Titiya Krishna Pinkaksha Chatutastu Vidarana Panchasa Panchamaschaiva Shashtakashimavardhano Saptamo Daitya Hanta Cha Ashtamo Dina Vallavo Navama Pralado Varado Dasamananta Hastaka Ekadasa Mahadudvadvadasa Karunanidhi Om Vajranakaya Vidmae Tikshnadamstaya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayate Om Shanti 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 Sabhi Om Ajnanatimirandasya Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratise Namo Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktvarupa Sarupakam Bhaktavatara Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Om Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuva Evacha Patitanam Pavanevyo Vaishnavevyo Namo Namaha Om Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Vayu Shantante Riksham Shanti Prithivi Sante Apa Sante Brahmana Sante Vaishnava Sante Sante Rashtu Tite Rashtu Om Shanti 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 Om Angahinam Kriyahinam Vidyahinam Chayat Bhavit Yastu Tasarva Achidam Krishna Krishna Prasadata Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you so much, Jai Mukund. Thank you so much, Jai Mukund Prabhu, for this auspicious invocation. So now we are starting the glorious session of the glories of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Hari Bol! So first I would like to invite His Grace Maha Mantra Prabhuji, very, very senior devotee who has played a very vital role in the temple construction of this temple, Shri Shri Radha Parsati temple. So I would request His Grace Maha Mantra Prabhuji. And after him, I would request His Grace Krishna Kirti Prabhuji.
नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री प्रभुपाद की हिज होलिनेस गुरु प्रसाद स्वामी महाराज व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की. So we are assembled here to celebrate 74th Vyasa Puja of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Actually, for our Delhi devotees, it is a great fortune because I think the highest time of Prabhupada's struggle is happen in this city, Delhi, city of Delhi. He struggled from one corner to another corner. And then, if we read Prabhupada's first letter to Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he has a very great desire to do something in Delhi. So he wrote him in first letter that New Delhi was constructed by master plan, but not small space has been given to Govinda. So people like you who came abroad to make money, if you don't join, I cannot save India. Please join and save India. So this is the doorway to save India. Save India means save the culture of India. This Bhumi, Bharatvarsha, is a famous because of its culture, not because of the land. Otherwise the whole Bhumi, the whole world belongs to Krishna. But this special tract of land, Bharat Bhumi, this Jasyam, in the north of which is Himalaya, and in all around south is Samudra, the ocean. So this land is a very, very especially because all the divine appearances of Lord himself, like Krishna, Lord Ram, they all, Vaman, they all appeared here. So, and all the rishis, big great saints also came here. So in the same saintly lineage of Gauranga Mahaprabhu's line, see, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada appeared. And he came with a very big mission to just Prithvite Ache Jate Nagaradigram Sarvatra Prachar Hoibe Mor Naam. The whole world will be filled with Krishna consciousness. That was the slogan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Prabhupada just came to fulfill that prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and just create a empire of ISKCON, which can make the whole world into Krishna consciousness. So our Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami is also one of the stalwart, because he took his services into South America. So many of you would have not seen, I have just gone to Sao Paulo, but people, if they want to go in Western world, they want to go and see Bilayat, London, or they want to go to America. Nobody ever asked that I want to go to South America. So Maharaj has facilitated Prabhupada's struggle in that part of world. And I think by Krishna's grace, he did tremendous preaching in South America. And that preaching and that struggle and his tapasya, it was just glorified by our Guru Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, that before he left, he said, okay, now I have decorated this NCR area. Come on, take Maharaj this responsibility. Out of nowhere, Maharaj just told him, why don't you come and assist me? And Maharaj very gracefully, he said, okay, I will help you. But he did not know that what does he mean. He didn't expect that he will just say and come and join me, means he will just leave me alone. But I think Maharaj has taken this Herculean task with a very, very normal way, without taking any trouble in his mind. And all the devotees, because generally I see that it takes time to adjust with some new person. But Maharaj got absorbed with everybody. Whoever meets him, and so they like him, and they immediately cherished his association and like to meet him and talk to him. And his classes are also very brilliant and to the point. I think what we observe in every aspect of Maharaj's life is very perfect in every approach. His meeting, his talking, his appointments, everything is calculated. So on this auspicious occasion, especially for we are Delhi people, NCR people who are living here in this area, we are very grateful to Maharaj that he has taken this responsibility, and our Guru Maharaj, and on behalf of Srila Prabhupada, the responsibility to look after us, to, just like when a child loses his father, then he becomes anath. But Maharaj took such a great responsibility to take care of so many disciples of Gopal Krishna Maharaj. So we are very grateful, Maharaj, that you came and given your protection to us on this auspicious occasion. We just pray to Sri Sri Radha Parship, His Lordship, Nasimhadev, Lakshmi and Prahlad, Gaur Nitai, Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman, that they give you so much strength that coming all these years, hundreds of years, you just keep your mercy upon us and protect us, all the students and all the devotees who are coming here in the shelter of Prabhupada. We seek your protection, Maharaj. Thank you so much. I pray to Prabhupada that bless him today and give his special mercy to Maharaj. Sri Sri Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ki Bol Paramanande.
Thank you, Mahamad Ruji, for highlighting this, that we are under the divine protection of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Hari Bol. This is horrible. Okay, now we have His Grace Vrajendra Nandan Prabhuji, who is Communications Director, serving for more than 40 years now. And he has also contributed to make this temple, Shri Shri Radha Partha Temple, very dynamic and very hardworking in the service of Srila Prabhupada, especially in communications, because material world is full of miscommunication. And in the world of miscommunication, we have someone who is Communications Director. That's a tough job indeed. So we have His Grace Vrajendra Nandan Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा। परम पूजनीय गुरु प्रसाद स्वामी महाराज की जय। व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। महाराज जी से हमारा संबंध काफी दिनों से है और पहली मुलाकात मायापुर में हुई थी। और चूंकि महाराज अमेरिका से आते जाते थे तो इनके कुछ शिष्य का कुछ जो पड़ती थी पासपोर्ट वीसा से रिलेटेड, तो महाराज का ईमेल आता था, हम आपस में कोऑर्डिनेट करते थे और वहाँ पे जब मीटिंग होती थी तो महाराज से मुलाकात होती थी। लेकिन बड़े खुशी की बात यह है कि प्रभुपाद जी ने कैसे कैसे हीरे चुन चुन करके लाए हैं। आप देखिए, प्रभुपाद जी अकेले गए थे 70 साल की अवस्था में, लेकिन प्रभुपाद जी शुद्ध भक्ति का प्रभाव और प्रचार का प्रभाव देखिए कि कैसे कैसे हीरे प्रभुपाद जी किससे से जुड़ते चले गए। जय पताका स्वामी जी महाराज, गोपाल किंग गोस्वामी महाराज, गुरु प्रसाद स्वामी जी, एक से बढ़कर एक, जो कि हमारे इस पूरे इस्कॉन के पिलर बन करके कितना बड़ा साम्राज्य खड़ा कर दिया। और परम पूजनीय गोपाल किंग गोस्वामी महाराज जी जो सिलेक्ट किया, जाने से पहले, शरीर छोड़ने से पहले महाराज जी ने गुरु प्रसाद महाराज को अगर चुना है तो जरूर वो खास बात है। क्योंकि हमारे महाराज बहुत ही कोई उनके सामने आ जाए तो हमारे गुरु महाराज स्कैन कर लेते थे, पॉजिटिव या निगेटिव है। क्योंकि ये अनुभव हमने महाराज जितने प्रेसिडेंट प्राइम मिनिस्टर बने हैं, जिन बड़े बड़े वीआईपीओं से महाराज मिलना चाहते थे हमारे गुरु महाराज जी, हम मिलवाते थे। लेकिन महाराज पहली मुलाकात में जाते ही वो समझ जाते थे, अब बाद में आके बोलते थे ये आदमी काम करना है, ये आदमी बड़ा अच्छा है। ये उनकी खासियत थी हमारे गुरु महाराज की, है ना। तो इतने प्रभुपाद शिष्य में से अगर हमारे गुरु महाराज जी ने गुरु प्रसाद महाराज जी को अपनी जगह जिम्मेदारी दी है, वो गुण हम सब उसका अनुभव कर रहे हैं। एक गुण है गुरु प्रसाद महाराज जी का कि सब जगह प्रचार, सब जगह जा रहे हैं, सबका ध्यान भी कर रहे हैं, कोई भी किसी भी प्रकार का कोई टेंशन नहीं, सबसे बड़े प्रेम से मिल रहे हैं, बात भी करते हैं। कितने भाग्यशाली हैं कि इनके ही रहते हुए जो कुंभ मेला प्रयागराज में महाकुंभ लगा, गौतम अडानी से मुलाकात किए हमारे। और उस समय अहमदाबाद में जा करके गौतम अडानी के ऑफिस में जो डिस्कशन किया, आप उसको सुनिए। मैं कल यूट्यूब में देख रहा था पूरा डिस्कशन। यह एक विशेष जो है प्रभुपाद जी की कृपा है। आप सुने, नाम में गुरु प्रसाद, नाम में ही सब कुछ तत्व छिपा हुआ है। तो ये क्वालिटीज हैं। तो महाराज जी जो है पूरी जिम्मेदारी जो महाराज जी सौंप के गए हैं, वो पूरी जिम्मेदारी जो है निभा रहे हैं और हम लोग को अपनापन मिल रहा है। और क्या चाहिए। और हमारे दिल्ली के भक्त, दिल्ली एनसीआर के भक्त कितने सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि महाराज यहाँ रहते हैं तो पंजाबी बार हर जगह जा करके कितना ध्यान रखते हैं। आप उद्गार प्रोग्राम में आप लोगों ने स्पीच सुना होगा, क्या स्पीच महाराज जी ने दिया था। हाँ, कहने का मतलब है कि ये सौभाग्य की बात है कि जो महाराज ने हमको सौंपा है गुरु प्रसाद महाराज जी को, हम अपने परम पूजनीय गोपाल गोस्वामी महाराज जी को भी धन्यवाद देते हैं कि जाने से पहले हम लोगों की सुरक्षा के लिए एक अच्छी व्यवस्था करके गए गुरु प्रसाद महाराज जी का। जैसे कि हमें कोई अच्छा अनुभव हो रहा है, जो हम चाहते हैं गुरु प्रसाद महाराज जी उसको पूरा करने में सदैव तत्पर रहते हैं। वो चाहते हैं कि सब जितने भी हम लोग गुरु भाई हैं सब लोग आराम से सेवा करते रहें और प्रभुपाद जी गुरु महाराज जी के मिशन को और तेजी से आगे बढ़ाएं। और ये समय कब आ रहा है? नवंबर से जब मैराथन शुरू होगा, गीता मैराथन, तो जैसा कि हमारे प्रेसिडेंट जो मोहन प्रभु भी बहुत टाइम पे आए हैं, देखे आईसीसी मीटिंग में दिल्ली मंदिर ने करीब कितना लिया है प्रभु जी? 4,61,000 कितना गीता का लिया? हाँ, 4,60,000 गीता का प्लेस किया है ISKCON दिल्ली स्टाफ क्लास ने। और निश्चित रूप से गुरु प्रसाद महाराज जी का भी आशीर्वाद रहेगा। हमारे गुरु महाराज की प्रसन्नता के लिए हम सबको निश्चित रूप से एक टारगेट पूरा करना ही पड़ेगा। ये बहुत बड़ा हमारे गुरु महाराज के लिए ये बहुत बड़ा होगा जब उद्गार प्रोग्राम इतना बड़ा डेडिकेट किया गया परम पूजनीय गोपाल गोस्वामी महाराज जी के लिए। तो एक जो बुक्स मैराथन है वो भी हम डेडिकेट करेंगे अपने गुरु महाराज जी के लिए, और उसके लिए गुरु प्रसाद स्वामी महाराज जी का प्रसाद हमको मिलता रहे।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद विरजेंद्र प्रभु जी का। So now we have His Grace Krishna Kirti Prabhuji. Prabhuji is a scholar. Scholar means pure form of scholar. And recently Prabhuji has also learned vernacular Sanskrit. That means Prabhuji talks in Sanskrit language. Prabhuji was talking to me and I could not reply because I am zero in Sanskrit. But we see that Prabhuji is such a deeply scholar person. But at the same time, Prabhuji is very humble, down to earth and very caring. So here we have His Grace Krishna Kirti Prabhuji. And he's also a member of ISKCON India Scholar Board. Because Prabhuji is scholar, so that's why he takes care of this very sensitive, exalted seva. And it is mentioned in Ayurveda, when you clap, it is good for your health. We have acupressure points. So I would request devotees, whenever anyone is coming here to glorify Maharaj, we should welcome that devotee with full valor, with full enthusiasm. Here we have His Grace Krishna Kirti Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mogalita, for your kind introduction. And I wish to thank all the Vaishnavas for coming here today to honor His Holiness Sri Guru Prasad Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. So, my first memory of Guru Prasad Maharaj was as a bhakta in about 1989. I joined the temple in 1986 in Dublin, Ireland. And then in 1988, I moved back to my home country, America, in 1988. Then I think it was 1989, I remember my very first memory of Guru Prasad Maharaj was we were in the basement in the Chicago temple. If any of you have ever been to Chicago temple, that there's this, big house, and then there's this basement. It's a very big basement. It used to be an old Masonic temple. These are, it was a social organization, secretive social organization in America, very influential. So in the basement, I remember we were all taking prasadam one day, and it was cold. I think it was around the fall time or coming to winter. Chicago is actually a very cold place. And Maharaj was, this humble sannyasi at that time. And I think he was also GBC for Chicago at the time. Is that right, 1989? You were just helping with the preaching. Okay, but anyway, he was a revered sannyasi. And I remember that after taking prasadam, we were having some conversation among us and, several devotees. Then he said, this is how Prabhupada taught us how to wipe the floor. So so because it was our custom that after not only we took prasadam, but we also wiped the place that we sat. So he took the rag, he took the pocha that we were using, and then he actually put it on the floor, and then he made this big circle. Yes, you did this. He made this big circle, and then he, in making the circle, the big circle around everything, then he gathered up all the little crumbs and all the little pieces of prasadam that were left there, kind of like grabbed it with the pocha and then used the pocha very vigorously on the floor to clean it up. And he said, that's how Prabhupada taught us how to clean the floor. So this is 1989 in Chicago. Maharaj, of course, is famous in ISKCON for preaching in South America. So Chicago also has a very large Latino population. Those are people who are speaking Spanish. In those days, at least 1 million people in Chicago only spoke Spanish. So I used to go out with a godbrother who's from Venezuela, and we would go preach to the Spanish-speaking people there. So Maharaj, he'd come through occasionally, and I remember sometimes I'd have to serve him. One of the things I remember about Maharaj was, he was also austere, and he was austere at that time, certainly, because I used to prepare his morning, like some drink in the morning. I think it was, and he explained to me how to do it. I can't remember now exactly, but it was like he had some lemon, some ginger, something like that. But it was always something very simple, very, if I had to follow that diet, I could not follow that diet. So Maharaj was, in those days, he was setting an example by his austere behavior. And so it was very inspirational. So over the years, there's a little time gap. There was some time gap. I came to India for some time, and then I left. Then I came back to America. And then in America, the next time we met for some extended time was in San Antonio. So San Antonio, about 2011, 2012, about 2012 to 2014 I was there. And so Maharaj was there because he had some disciples. One disciple is, he's currently running the ISKCON Center there. And, at least up until the time that I got rid of my Facebook account, I was keeping track. I was getting news of that. And, the center's developing slowly and slowly. But when I was there, Maharaj would make it a point to come regularly and talk with his, and just to meet with the disciples and encourage the devotees and so forth, like that. Even though he was not actually the GBC for that area. You weren't the GBC, yeah, he's just helping out. So this is Maharaj's mood, is wherever the devotees are, help them out. That's what, and certainly because he had disciples there who were taking up some responsibility, Maharaj came there to, simply to help out and encourage and so forth like that. So, so one of the things I remember Maharaj is that he was always accessible. If you ever had any problem, some difficulty, you could always talk to him. He was always there for you, whether by correspondence or whether by in person. Especially in person was very important. Maharaj was always there. So this was San Antonio in Texas. San Antonio is in Texas for those who are curious. So now I always so then after I left San Antonio in about 2014, I went away for some other work and so forth. And then after that work, 2014 and 2016, my wife and I came back to India. So we had been gone about 19, 20 years. Our plan was actually, the first time I was here was in 1992 and stayed for 6 years. And the plan was go to America, earn some money in 5 years, come put it in the bank, come back, live on the interest. So, things don't always go the way you plan. Generally, they don't go the way they plan because we're not in control. Krishna's in control. So Maharaj, all of a sudden, again, we find that Maharaj now, he's come to us, he's come to Delhi, and we happen to be in Delhi. So coincidence, I don't think there's any coincidence in Krishna's, that Maharaj has come, and, whenever, my wife and I, we get a chance, we try to do some, help Maharaj in some capacity. And, Krishna has very kindly, been able to, provide those opportunities. Now, during this time, that Maharaj has been here, I've had a chance to see how Maharaj actually works on, not just the small issues that I got to see when I was a Bhakta and when I was in San Antonio, but I've had the opportunity to see him work in, like, the big issues for what Prabhupada would call the big guns. So Maharaj is definitely one of our big guns here. And in every situation, Maharaj's mood has always been one of a humble servitor. How can I do this? And in that mood, this mood just commands respect. He's a Prabhupada man. He's trying to get something done for Prabhupada, get something done according to how Prabhupada would want to do it, and so forth like that. So when we were working on some issue we had on the Jagannath Ratha Yatra, and trying to negotiate. So Maharaj's guidance, it was indispensable at that time. It was like many of us had many different ideas about how to go about this, how to do this, what to say, and so forth like that. But Maharaj's opinion, Maharaj's idea, always somehow or other seemed to work out well. It's like the super soul is, without question, is sitting in Maharaj's heart by the grace of Srila Prabhupada, and Maharaj, as Prabhupada's representative here, is he's giving the right guidance, the guidance that we can be sure about, guidance we can put our faith in, and so all these qualities are actually coming from Maharaj is simply conforming to the descriptions of our acharyas and the shastras of what an acharya should be. So Rupa Goswami, he says, vacho vegam manasakroda vegam jiva vegam udadapasta vegam etan veganyo vishaheta dira sarvam apimam prutavim sashishyat. So Maharaj, he's always been controlled in his speech, never speaking nonsense, always speaking about Krishna, always speaking about Prabhupada, always speaking about what to do about Prabhupada. Every minute of every day that I've seen him work, he's always busy, engaged in that. His mind is always engaged in that. If you have something important, as I said, he will always try to accommodate you. Even if he's packing his clothes, going somewhere, he will still, okay, I'm busy, but I can still talk to you. He'll make it a point still to talk to you. So that's been my personal experience with him. So vacho vegam, manasakroda vegam. So his mind is always controlled, very grave, very grave. So this gravity. So what does this gravity mean? It means that one is very reserved in his mind. Some people, you always know what they're thinking, whether it's good or bad. And they always tell you what they're thinking, whether it's good or bad or not. So Maharaj, he's restrained in his thinking. He's, this is another quality. Actually, it's a quality of manatapaha. So Maharaj is always, I overheard one time, some people speaking, we do not know what he's going to say. Even though we do not know what Maharaj is going to say, we know it's going to be for Krishna and for Prabhupada. I have seen this. I've been a personal witness to this. So his tongue is always engaged in speaking about Krishna, always speaking about Prabhupada, always always glorifying them, always giving us instruction on what to do, what not to do, and so forth like that. And he's controlled in even even the body. As I said, that he's always his diet has always been austere in following that. He's always been very self-controlled. So in other words, he's an exemplary sannyasi, and as an exemplary sannyasi, he's also an exemplary acharya. So this is and because of all this, then he is indeed, he's traveling all over the world. The Prithvi, Krishna has given him this service to travel all over the world now, even though it was not really, he really didn't have a personal desire or a personal ambition to do that, but, Krishna made it that, you have to do this. So he's here now, and he's in South America, he's in North America, and certainly many of the, all the other places in between. So this is a symptom of Krishna's mercy, that Krishna's given him all this responsibility, and Maharaj is indeed a fit one to bear this responsibility, and we are very fortunate to have Maharaj in our midst as our leader. So I pray to Guru Prasad Maharaj to please bless me and my wife and everybody here, that we may follow your example in following Srila Prabhupada and become humble servants and do something wonderful for Krishna. Guru Prasad Maharajaya Namo Namaha.
Krishna Kirti Prabhuji, Namo Namaha. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. So next I would like to invite His Grace Vrajvilas Prabhuji. Prabhuji is Vice Chairman for TOVP and also Co-Director for ISKCON Mayapur Dham. Prabhuji and his good wife Anand Leela Mataji, they have just arrived from USA. They just came to Delhi from airport, and we are so very fortunate to have Prabhuji and Mataji on this auspicious occasion. His Holiness Bhakti Anugrah Janardhan Maharaj has just joined this assembly of Vaishnavas. So very cordial welcome of His Holiness Bhakti Anugrah Janardhan Swami Maharaj. This is Haribol. So His Grace Vrajvilas Prabhuji, he is a glorious disciple of His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj while he traveling, and he's also fundraising in charge for, especially for the TOVP project, the most glorious project. And here is the most glorious devotee, His Grace Vrajvilas Prabhuji.
Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Pashtatate Shatarine Ajanulambitau Bujau Kanakavadato Sankirtanake Pitaro Kamalaya Daksho Vishwambaro Dujabaro Yugadharma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro 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 Hare Krishna Srila Prabhupada Ki. First of all, I would like to take the blessings of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, who is our leader here, he is everything to us. I have attended several programs here in the whole Delhi temple. Always used to remember him. He used to sit here, give pravachans. Before the Vyasa Puja was celebrated here, before we went to the Pandal. We dearly miss him. But as every speaker before me, he said that His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj has given a prasad to us, and that prasad is His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Hey! I remember the statement of His Holiness Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He says festivals are not for fruits and flowers. ये जो देख रहे हैं ना आप लोग, festival is not for this. And festival is not for flowery words. Not standing on the mic and giving you flowery words. And the festival is for one who actually surrendered to the instruction of the Guru. And he is the one actually can be glorified. And today we see His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj has actually surrendered towards the instruction of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And that is why we have assembled here to glorify Him. This is His glory. Last year, His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj was a chairman of the GBC. This year, there is no chair. But still, he is not chairman, he is Prabhupada's man. He was Prabhupada's man, he is Prabhupada's man, and he will be Prabhupada's man towards the end of his life. He has given his life to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. We are very, very grateful to have you, Maharaj. Maharaj actually has arranged for me to visit all his zone. We have planned, everything was planned. Suddenly, Ambarish Prabhu fell sick. I couldn't go this year. But next year, Maharaj, definitely we will visit all his zones. Amazing zone, amazing devotees in Guyana, Suriname, and all other places. Actually, when they heard that Ambarish Prabhu is very, very sick, very critical, I have to thank all the devotees, not only Guyana, Suriname, all the Delhi devotees here who have prayed. Very, very grateful to each and every one of you. Because all of you, all the devotees all around the world, Ambarish Prabhu got a second chance to live and to see the Temple of Vedic Planetarium completed. For the pleasure of all of you and for the pleasure of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So thank you all so very, very much. And thanks to His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj for keeping the Sankirtan flag flying very, very high. We have to keep one thing alive in our life. That is Sankirtan mission. And that is what His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj is continuing the legacy which His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj has left, so that the Sankirtan flag can flag very, very high. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. So Maharaj, thank you. And thank you also very much. Hare Krishna, His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ki. His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. And His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki. Thank you.
Thank you, Prajulas Prabhuji. Prabhuji is coming from USA, but before that he was in Canada, Kenya, Europe, covering all these different countries for only one purpose. Ek hai Gurunandana, for TOVP. Ki Jai. So next I would request His Grace Rukmani Krishna Prabhuji. Very vibrant preacher, source of inspiration. Prabhuji has got the credential of having such a wonderful community at ISKCON Panjai Bagh, making it the best temple in Delhi NCR under Prabhuji's guidance. And now not just Panjai Bagh, entire Punjab has been given to him. Haryana, Kurukshetra, Panchkula. So not just Bagh, now entire Punjab. And also Prabhuji is going to South America in different places. And Prabhuji's name is also in Sannyas list. And very soon we will see Sannyas Danda also with him. So we are very fortunate to have His Grace Rukmani Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutne Shrimate Guru Prasad Swami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutne Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Sasa Devi Gaurvani Pacharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtarne Vancha Kalpatrubhescha Kripa Sindhu Bhayucha Patidanam Pavane Bhyo Vaishnavibhyo Nodva. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj Vyasa Puja Mahotsav ki. So I'm considering myself very fortunate that I'm taking part in this most auspicious festival. And all of us are really fortunate to have the association of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Like Vijayendra Prabhu was saying, his name itself, Guru. Guru is a personification of mercy of Krishna. And again Prasad. Prasad square, double mercy. So we are very fortunate. I was thinking like in Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Thakur says, when the Lord Chaitanya appeared along with his associates, so some of the associates appeared in Navdeep on the banks of Ganges, and some of the associates appeared where no Ganges was flowing. And Vrindavan Das Thakur says, those places where Ganges is not flowing, where Pandavas have not gone, those places are considered to be impure. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu's associates purposefully took advantage there only to purify those places. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada appeared in the holy land of India, but his associates were appeared all over the world. Those places considered to be Malaysia Deshas, so where they appeared so that they can purify those places also. So, and when Prabhupada appeared, everyone came together. It was just like making a Sankirtan party. And this is how this movement started. So Maharaj has wonderful qualities. So I'd like to especially speak on his 2 or 3 qualities. The most prominent one is his simplicity. Maharaj is so simple in his needs. He was GBC chairman, traveling all over the world without any assistant. He was just no personal needs, so simple. I am keeping an assistant with me, and Maharaj is chairman, and Maharaj is just roaming all around the world. So he's so simple in his needs, simple in his thought process, very simple, no complication, very simple, straightforward in his talks. And whenever he talks, he refers to Prabhupada. Yesterday he was telling a devotee that whenever there are some disputes, Prabhupada used to tell us, just sit together and chant. And keep on chanting till the dispute is resolved. Very simple. So simple in his needs, simple in his talks, thought process, simple in his talks, simple in his preaching. His lectures, like Mahamant Prabhu said, very heart-touching, very deep. See, in one of his talks with the devotees, he was telling us that every day we should keep on increasing our commitment. So I asked him, Maharaj, how to do that? Because we have conditioning. He said, this is the only way to overcome conditioning, to keep on increasing your commitment. So that way his lectures are also very deep, very heart-touching. And Maharaj, he has such a firm faith in the process of Krishna consciousness. I remember when he took over this zone from His Holiness Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj, and after disappearance of Maharaj, Her Grace Parijat Mata ji had a podcast with him. And Mata ji asked him, Maharaj, what are the challenges you are facing? You have such a big zone in South America, and now you are managing India also. So how do you manage? What are the challenges you are facing? So Maharaj said the main challenge is difference in time zones. So she said, how do you manage? And Maharaj very, very politely said, well, as long as I can chant my rounds and study Srimad Bhagavatam, there are no challenges. Just see, GBC chairman, he is setting a nice example for all of us. We should have firm faith in the chanting of the holy name and studying Srimad Bhagavatam. In all the meetings of ICC, Maharaj makes it a point and tells all the leaders, in the morning hours, please don't use smartphone. Maharaj says, I don't use it. He says, I'm very surprised. Early in the morning at 5:30 and 6, people are sending messages on the WhatsApp. Why they are not chanting? So Maharaj is very concerned about this, and Maharaj has firm faith in the process of Krishna consciousness. He says all the problems can be solved if we just stick to the process. And Maharaj is a personification of that. So thank you very much, Maharaj, for giving us faith in the chanting of the holy name and studying of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Maharaj, he is continuing the legacy also. He always referred to Srila Prabhupada, what Srila Prabhupada did, what Srila Prabhupada said in such circumstances. And also Maharaj is very innovative. When he came to India, he came to know that we are distributing so many books. He said, okay, now we have to think of the new ways of distributing books, how to involve the whole of the congregation in distributing books, so it can be increased. He said, okay, you are doing a lot, but you can still do a lot more if you engage all the congregation members. So he said, if every congregation member can distribute one set in the 1 month, so much Srimad Bhagavatam sets can be distributed. So that way, Maharaj is very kind and very innovative, and he's very simple. Whenever we are having some meeting in a temple, and said, why in India people are so much after post-power position? I am surprised. He said, never in my life I have desired to be like this, desire to be like this. Automatically, all those posts have come to me. Why they are like this? So Maharaj was so innocent, like na dhanam na janam sundari personified verse. Maharaj is that. So on this auspicious day, I consider myself extremely fortunate to be under the shelter of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. And like Mahaman Prabhu said, He's giving us shelter, He's giving us protection, and we are feeling very much shelter under you, Maharaj. And Maharaj is a personality who is readily accepted by all the NCR devotees. Although we are missing our Guru Maharaj, but his presence also is giving us shelter and protection. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for accepting us. And on this auspicious day, I pray to the lotus feet of Shri Radha Parthasarthi, Lakshmi Narasimha, Gaur Nitai, Sitaram, Lakshman Hanuman, that he has a very nice health and a very, very long, blissful life, and always keep on giving his wonderful association to all of us. Thank you so much, Maharaj. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ki jai.
His Holiness Rukmini Krishna Prabhuji ki jai. Next, I would like to invite His Grace Mohan Rupa Prabhuji. So Mohan Rupa Prabhuji, very senior Vaishnava. He is a preacher of all the preachers. In Delhi NCR, all those who are preachers, doing so much of preaching, whether youth preaching, congregation preaching, but who has preached them, trained them? Well, that person is His Grace Mohan Rupa Prabhuji. So now Prabhuji has completed around 20 years of presidentship in ISKCON temple east of Kailash, Shri Radha Parthasarthi temple. Longest tenure, and the tenure goes on and on and on. So under Prabhuji's guidance till now, ISKCON Delhi has distributed more than 15 crore Bhagavad Gitas. Sorry, 4 crore. 10
crore. Hare Krishna. It's always so good to glorify the Vaishnavas, and especially Vaishnavas like Maharaj. So we really become very blissful by doing that. Om Agyanatimarandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuron Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vansha Kalpatarobhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I heard from somebody saying that you are doing so much preaching and you will have such a good sadhana, morning program and so many activities, and what is the reason sometimes devotees feel that we are not progressing spiritually? So one devotee in Vrindavan, he told us, the main reason is because in the society of Vaishnava we see there is so much criticism. We have a tendency to criticize each other, and that is the main reason we are not progressing so fast. So what I'm trying to say is that this kind of festivals or Vyasa Puja reminds us again and again that we should always try to see the good quality of the Vaishnavas, glorify the Vaishnavas, I remember Srila Prabhupada said this, if you glorify the previous acharyas, you will be 1,000 times glorified. Of course, we should not look for glorification. So that's the point. So if we glorify the Vaishnavas, what will happen? If we glorify the Vaishnavas like Maharaj, what is the result of that? What benefit we will get? The benefit is when we glorify the Vaishnavas, glorify their qualities, their activities, those qualities will come to us. In the Mahabharata it said, there's one verse in Mahabharata, I don't remember the verse, it says that, suppose you criticize somebody, and what happens, So whatever bad qualities we speak of, all those bad qualities will come to us. And if that person doesn't react, and he tolerates when we criticize that person, what will happen, All our good qualities will go to that person. So this is very, very dangerous and for spiritual life. So this is an opportunity to glorify the Vaishnavas, and I'm getting that opportunity to glorify because we get so much negative vibrations many times, and that is one of the main reasons we are not actually developing the attraction for the holy name also. So I like to I'm just trying to explain the importance of glorification of the Vaishnavas, because the Vaishnavas are glorified, naturally the Lord is pleased, Krishna is pleased, and Acharyas are pleased. If actually we are so much indebted to the Vaishnavas, we are taking so much from them. All these Vaishnavas, they are giving so much to the world, to the entire humanity, and we are greatly indebted to them. And if you don't glorify them, and if you don't serve them, and if you don't follow their instructions, then we'll remain indebted for eternity. So therefore, it is very, very important to offer our tribute, our gratitude on this most auspicious day of Sri Vyasa Puja. So I'll just read out. I'm just trying to refine my language because I'm not so. This is not my first language, English. I am a Hindi speaker. So I took the help of the artificial intelligence to improve my language. The content is mine, but with the help of AI, I try to improve the language. So I'll read out what I have trying to say. Vyasa Puja offering to His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. On this most auspicious day of your divine appearance, we are celebrating your Vyasa Puja with great joy and gratitude. Your true humility personified and a living example of complete surrender to Srila Prabhupada. After the disappearance of our Guru Maharaj, many of us were anxious, wondering from whom we should seek shelter. But by His divine arrangement, He had already chosen you for us, one who perfectly embodies His mood and mission. You are always equipoised in your dealings with the devotees, never disturbed by adverse or provoking situations. You never aspire for any position or recognition, but only for selfless service meant to please Srila Prabhupada. You constantly emphasize that Srila Prabhupada must always remain in the center of everything we do. Your deep concern is always for ISKCON to keep all the devotees united and centered on the mission of Lord Chaitanya. You truly embody the mood of Trinadapi Sunechena and na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. Our Guru Maharaj would often say that we should be attached to service, not to the position. You exemplify this teaching perfectly. Despite many challenges, you continue to preach vigorously in difficult areas like South America, setting the standard dedication and perseverance. You once told me to double the book distribution. By your blessing, we will sincerely try our best to fulfill that instruction. Frankly speaking, I am most inspired by those who are Prabhupada's men, and you are their personality, fully dedicated to Srila Prabhupada's mission. I am confident that if I can please you, our Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada will also be pleased. In youth preaching, we often tell the boys, Sundar Gopal Prabhu knows better. So there is a slogan when we preach to the boys, we say, if they are young, but actually, if you see their consciousness, they are quite old. Spiritually, they are very, very old. Is it not? So what we say, an old man in the garb of a youth. An old man in the garb of a youth. But when I see you, Maharaj, I feel the opposite. You are a young man in the garb of an old one. Because even at the age of 74, you are traveled tirelessly like a youth, full of vigor and enthusiasm, carrying Srila Prabhupada's message to every corner. Once a disciple asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, I want to serve like you. What did Prabhupada say? Prabhupada said, you are too young to work like me. So that's what we see in Maharaj also. We are too young to work like Maharaj. He is a superman. Your personal slogan, simple living and high thinking, is not just a phrase, but a principle you live by to expand the mission of Srila Prabhupada across the world. Thank you very much for your care, affection, and exemplary leadership. Your insignificant servant, Mohan Rupa Das. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ki jai.
His Grace Mohan Rupa Prabhuji ki jai. Now I would request His Holiness Bhakti Anugrah Janardhan Swami Maharaj. Hari Bol! Maharaj took sannyas in the year 2014. Now Maharaj is also initiating spiritual master, preaching widely all across the globe, especially in Philippines. Maharaj is real Brajvasi. Yes, he stays in Braja and his heart is also Braja. He has been also in charge of Sankirtan as well as for the Brahmachari Ashram in Vrindavan Dham. And Maharaj is loved by all, especially his humble nature and his scholastic understanding of philosophy, presenting in such simple words. That's Maharaj's expertise. And Maharaj today is here amongst us to grace the occasion. So let's welcome His Holiness Bhakti Anugrah Janardhan Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Hare Krishna. I feel very honored and it's a great privilege to be here amongst you all, especially in the presence of Srila Prabhupada and His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. I feel that His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami is no lesser than our Guru Maharaj. And I felt also that Guru Maharaj is here right now. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. My most respectful and heartfelt obeisances unto the dust of your lotus feet, O exalted servant of Srila Prabhupada, O ocean of steadiness, humility, and divine intelligence. Dear Maharaj, in a world filled of falsity, destruction, and compromise, your presence stands as a fearless or fortress of faith, a living reminder of Srila Prabhupada's purity and power. Your voice, very calm, yet commanding, measured yet full of fire, awakens the hearts of devotees for our mission. You embody what it means to be a true disciple, unwavering in principle, deep in realization, and tireless in service. Through your life of discipline, renunciation, and compassion, you have shown that leadership in ISKCON means not control but care, not authority but accountability before Srila Prabhupada. I have been blessed by the causeless mercy of my spiritual master, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, whose example of humility, patience, and preaching I strive to follow. And in you, dear Maharaj, I see his reflection, his spirit of service, his clarity in philosophy, and his heart filled with affection for all the Vaishnavas. You stand as his god-brother and representative, carrying the same sacred fire of devotion that both of you received from our beloved Srila Prabhupada. As I now serve as an initiating spiritual master in this great movement, I often think of the standards you uphold, how you speak the truth without fear, how you protect ISKCON from within, and how you uplift devotees with your affectionate strength. You have shown that genuine leadership is to carry the weight of responsibility with gratitude and grace, and to serve without seeking recognition. Your words echo with the essence of real sannyas. To live simply, to think deeply, and to serve boldly. Your example reminds me daily that renunciation is not withdrawal, but complete engagement in preaching and protection of Srila Prabhupada's legacy. On this sacred Vyasa Puja day, I offer my full gratitude, respect, and affection at your lotus feet. May I always remain under your guidance and blessings, serving harmoniously within the grand family of Srila Prabhupada's servants. May your life of purity and strength continue to inspire sannyasis, gurus, and preachers to keep Srila Prabhupada in the center and Krishna in the heart. May your example ever remind us that the truest glory lies not in what we build, but in what we protect. The purity of this movement and the faith of the devotees within it. With folded hands and a prayerful heart, I offer my eternal gratitude and respects to you. Your ever servant, Hare Krishna. We can see the magnitude of the love of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami towards our Guru Maharaj. It is a great humility to take up the challenge and responsibility for accepting the responsibility to take care of the zones of Guru Maharaj. So I asked him, how many disciples do you have? And Maharaj says, not so many. Few hundreds. But then, being representative of our Guru Maharaj, he took up that responsibility of thousands and thousands of disciples. This shows how much love His Holiness towards our Guru Maharaj. So reciprocally, we should also try our very best to follow his instructions and preach as much as possible like he does. This is how we can repay back. As Srila Prabhupada says, we cannot repay back our spiritual master, the Guru, but we can repay him back trying to preach like him and spread Krishna consciousness as much as possible. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj Ki.
His Holiness Bhakti Anugrah Janardhan Swami Maharaj ji ki jai. So next I would like to invite His Grace Jita Mitra Prabhuji. Jita Mitra Prabhuji has done historical work by writing Bhagavad Gita Katha Roop. So we have Bhagavad Gita Yatha Roop by Srila Prabhupada, and based on Bhagavad Gita Yatha Roop, each and every verse has got stories from Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, Srimad Bhagavatam. That is done by His Grace Jita Mitra Prabhuji. One of the most scholarly Vaishnavas we have in ISKCON Delhi, and all the devotees who are delivering lectures, especially on Bhagavad Gita. There is so much to learn from His Grace Jita Mitra Prabhuji. So Prabhuji has never missed his Mangal Aarti in ISKCON Shri Radha Parsati temple. Even when his knees were replaced, he came on stretcher, but he attended Mangal Aarti. So Prabhuji is very pakka in his sadhana, very gentle, very saintly, and immensely scholarly. His Grace Jita Mitra Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
So I speak English or Hindi? English. For the sake of Maharaj, I have to speak English. Okay. So I was temple commander when we were in Greater Kailash temple. So for the years of 85 and 86, I remained temple commander. And because of being temple commander, I was having opportunity of all the receiving all the guests. Maharaj also was visiting our temple, and I was very much close to him, and I translated his many lectures sentence by sentence in mic. So this was my opportunity, and sometimes I was personally meeting him and clearing some doubts also. So I know only this much, that Maharaj is very, simple to meet him. And now I am seeing that he is our leader, and he is giving directions to us. So I am keeping distance, but Maharaj, please don't mind. I keep distance, but you please be merciful on me. So I don't say much about his glorification, but I am, as much as I am listening, so that much I am understanding. Otherwise I don't know. Only he is sannyasi, Prabhupada disciple. This much I understand, but as much as I hear, so I will understand. So this is my request. Please be merciful on me. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Jita Mitra Prabhuji ki jai. Next we have His Grace Akrura Prabhuji. Hari Bol. So His Grace Akrura Prabhuji, again very senior Vaishnava. Prabhuji joined in the year 1979. And Prabhuji got new Bhakta training from His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. And then in the year 1984, Prabhuji received initiation from His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Currently Prabhuji is serving as a deputy GBC for GBC deputy. Okay, GBC deputy Akrura Prabhuji. And traveling all across, Prabhuji is expert manager as well as expert in preaching as well. And primarily Prabhuji is preaching in Canada, but he often comes to India as well for preaching. And here we have His Grace Akrura Prabhuji.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Guru Prasad Swami Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pacharne Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtarne. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Namine. Prabhupadasya Sahityamya Prakashavati Raja Pracharam Kratmano Sadhuvat Padayate Nama. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So I have had the pleasure of knowing His Holiness since 2008. That's when my Guru Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Goswami, nominated me to the ISKCON GBC body as a deputy, and I started to go to the meetings and meet Maharaj there. My first exposure to him was in the GBC conference hall. I noticed that Maharaj did not speak very much. He was always hearing everybody's opinion with a rapt attention and did not intervene so much, hearing more than speaking. And even when he spoke at the GBC conference hall, it was something very short and very precise. He would not take the time to give his long opinions on anything. He came across as a very sincere, minding his own business kind of a guy. I was watching him from a distance. He also has a particular area in the GBC conference hall where he likes to sit, not just anywhere. Of course, these days serving for the last couple of years, serving on the EC, he's been having to change places to sit with the EC and all that. But one day, I think it was about 2010, Maharaj suddenly approached me and asked me if I would consider going on a preaching trip to his zone where there's a Hindi belt. I abided, I went a couple of times. That also gave me a chance to meet some of his disciples face to face. And I noticed that everybody, all of his disciples, they had a very close and very special relationship with him. Maharaj doesn't have tens of thousands of disciples, but whatever he has, he cares about them a lot. Later I discovered more glories of Maharaj. I will not discuss all the glories, I just pick out a couple because we don't have the whole day. There's a lot of glories. But I think his best glory is that he is a pakka sadhu. He is so simple and he is so gentle. He is straightforward and to the point. He doesn't like to waste time. And he is also very, very learned in the Shastra. His simplicity is the most remarkable. He is also a Srila Prabhupada's man. He follows Srila Prabhupada, in my opinion, he follows Srila Prabhupada to the teeth. So many things between him and me I cannot say here because this is a public address. My whole relationship with him for close to 2 decades now has been very personal one. I am so glad that Guru Maharaj requested him to look after his zone. I know Maharaj already was very busy with his present zone and none of us are getting any younger. Still, I think that Maharaj was the best option that Guru Maharaj could have picked to look after us in India. One more time, I would like to offer my respectful obeisances to his lotus feet on this most auspicious occasion and wish His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj a happy birthday, a happy Vyasa Puja. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, His Grace Akrura Prabhuji. Next, I would like to invite His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhuji. Hari Bol. Prabhuji is Zonal Supervisor, National Capital Territory of Delhi, including East of Kailash Temple, Faridabad Temple, Dwarka Temple, Chipiwar Temple, Mehroli, Katwaria Sarai, etc. Prabhuji is also trustee for Annamrita Midday Meal Foundation. Prabhuji also served as officer on special duty for Patna and Nepal. Prabhuji has also done very challenging seva in ISKCON Legal, and also he's being co-director for ISKCON Resolve Bharat. In case anybody has any conflict, inside conflict, outside conflict, here is a conflict resolver. And Prabhuji's name is also in Sannyas list. Very soon we'll see Sannyas Danda with him. His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhuji. And devotees is happening in ISKCON Delhi live, so those who are not able to attend, they can also listen to it. So this is live. And those who want to enroll or subscribe for BTG, outside there is a stall. Please kindly do subscribe for Back to God magazine. Hare Krishna. Here we have His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Amogla Prabhu is a great marketing person. So if there's a little much, he'll expand it so much. It's not very soon that I will get sannyas. I don't even know if I will get it. Depends on Krishna. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimad Guru Prasad Swami Namine Gurudeva Mahamande Prabhupadaya Sevakam Karanika Titikshvam Chatat Prasadam Vitaranam. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept the most sincerely possible obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. I came here from Patna just an hour back, primarily for this special day because I didn't want to miss it. I came because of gratitude to you, Maharaj. Maharaj, I want to thank you for protecting Delhi NCR. It's not just me. Every one of us here feels that way. Yes? I don't want to repeat this, but one devotee told this point to me a few days back that Guru Maharaj, when he decided to enter Samadhi, he gave us Guru Prasad Maharaj. So we have, it is literally Guru Maharaj's Prasad for Delhi NCR for all of us. It's not a small thing. I think that deserves a little bit more than us. Thank you, Maharaj, for your vision of at least a book a week for the congregation, each one of us to get to distribute books. It may start with one book a month, it will go to one book a week and then one book a day. Thank you for the vision, Maharaj. Thank you for the vision for all the brahmacharis to distribute books, then go back to a farm, recover from the pollution they have been exposed to, and then call up all those people whom they have distributed books to so that there is follow-up. Thank you for the respect for structure, Maharaj, that you always imposed. Every single time somebody comes to you with an issue that is to be handled by someone else or down the line, you clearly tell them that you please come with that person or you deal with that particular person. And that has always been your hallmark right from the beginning. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for your reference to Srila Prabhupada on any issue, be it on management or preaching or personal relationships. Every single meeting we have, how many temple managers here have an experience that Maharaj correlates the particular issue to what Srila Prabhupada has said? How many of you have that opinion? Yes, we have always felt that. Thank you, Maharaj, for that. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for every time you pick up a phone, you say Hare Krishna, all glory Srila Prabhupada, all glory Sri Guru and Gauranga. Whereas we pick up our phone and we just say, Prabhu, that's how we speak. So thank you very much for setting an example, Maharaj, every time for that. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for never wasting time. Even when I'm traveling with you in a car, I've noticed always, you may be very active in meetings, but when you sit in the car, your hand straight away goes to the bead bag and you start chanting. This is Avyartha Kalatun. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for a pleasant wind-up of all the meetings. I never had a meeting with a maximum controversy which did not end with a pleasant conclusion, because Maharaj would end it with such a pleasant demeanor that all of us will go back, even if not satisfied, at least relieved. Thank you, Maharaj, for providing logical solutions to every problem that we have come to, or at least trying your best to provide a logical solution. And Maharaj, every time I give a logical solution, it may not be something that does not hurt us. So, but when it does hurt us, you also give us emotional support. And thank you very much, Maharaj, for being courageous in presentation of the truth. Because I know some very, very difficult people in Delhi, NCR, ISKCON India, and globally, that includes me. When we speak with Maharaj, and Maharaj does not shirk or hesitate from speaking the truth. He speaks the truth uncompromisingly, undeviatedly. Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Guru Maharaj used to tell us that be uncompromising in principle, but be pleasant in presentation. And Maharaj is an embodiment of that. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for never indulging in any riff-raff in your lecture. It is always to the point, sticks to Prabhupada purports. You relativize it and make it relevant to the situation, time and place. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for giving us the opportunity. All three of us RSAs so far, and hopefully sometime Vedanta Chaitanya Prabhu also. We are committed to serving in your zone, which is Latin America, and Krishna has some special plan. Maharaj struggled so hard. I heard Mahamandra Prabhu also say this point. Maharaj struggled so hard, and he has been struggling so hard in one of the most difficult terrains to preach. And Krishna rewarded him. It's like mixed feelings. Krishna rewarded him by giving him the most prosperous zone, so to say, in ISKCON. And nobody should clap because it's a very happy event. And after that, we realized that it's not just a happy event, it's also a very difficult zone. We are giving our own form of difficulties to you, Maharaj, but I think Krishna is kind of balancing it both ways. So we're very grateful to you, Maharaj, as a small offering to you for the efforts that you've been constantly putting in. On behalf of, I'm biting the bullet, I'm on behalf of my dear friends Rukmini Krishna Prabhu and Sundar Gopal Prabhu. I also want to make a commitment here that the three of us will ensure that as much as possible we'll make it a plan to keep visiting your zones in Latin America to relieve you of some kind of burden that you are undertaking for this world. Thank you very much for never being angry, Maharaj. I never seen you angry. And part of the reason is possibly because you don't consider us confidential enough or capable enough to handle your sauce, as they say. So you've not given me the sauce so far. I don't think anybody here has got this sauce from Maharaj so far. That's a fantastic thing. But it's also a little scary. It means that Maharaj probably doesn't think that we are capable enough to handle the sauce. And thank you very much for always being self-reliant, Maharaj. It's so embarrassing. Maharaj told me that he's never had a secretary. We are imposing secretary after secretary on him now. We have Shukapriya, we have Purushavatar, we have Sankalp Nityananda, we have so many other devotees apart from Guru Maharaj's own disciples, Ramachandra and Sakshi Gopal and others. They're all there, and Mother Nikunji Masri Mataji. But really speaking, he is completely self-reliant. Please don't be under the mistaken impression that he needs you. He is capable of doing everything by himself. But somehow out of his transcendental, costless mercy, he is engaging us. That's all. And thank you very much for keeping your body fit for Srila Prabhupada, Maharaj. I've seen Maharaj is one of the persons most conscious about seeing his body as an instrument to serve Srila Prabhupada. He ensures that he does that. And I think it's embarrassing that none of us who are his down the line subordinates, we are taking care of our bodies so much for the pleasure of your service, Maharaj. So I think maybe today I want to make that commitment also, that probably I will look forward to keeping myself a little bit fitter to ensure that I serve you better, serve my Guru Maharaj, and thus serve Srila Prabhupada. And finally, I want to request all the devotees here that Maharaj is somebody who is most merciful. He doesn't advertise himself, nor does anybody advertise him. But it's very clear that there are many devotees who are being inspired by Maharaj. I want to request Maharaj that those devotees who will now want to take shelter from you, please don't refuse them if they are found qualified by the temple management. That's the last point. Maharaj never just gives shelter to anybody unless it is supported by temple management's clear supporting letter. He has always followed ISKCON authority, and like my Guru Maharaj was a compulsive Prabhupada and GBC man, I can say my Guru Prasad Maharaj is also a compulsive ISKCON and Prabhupada man. Srila Guru Prasad Swami Guru Maharaj, Vyasa Puja Mahamahotsav ki, Srila Guru Prasad Swami Guru Maharaj ki, Amangal Leela Prabhu ki.
His Grace Rishi Kumar Prabhuji ki jai. So next I would like to invite His Grace Akhil Dhar Prabhuji. Akhil Dhar Prabhuji is very senior Vaishnava, practicing bhakti for more than 40 years. He has read Bhagavad Gita and Krishna book just 100 times. So whenever we talk to him, Prabhuji is just full of Vaishnav Katha, Guru Katha, Krishna Katha, Gaur Katha. That's what Akhil Dhar Prabhuji is. He's full of glories. And he is Srila Prabhupada's disciple. And he has done so much of book distribution. And while traveling, we are very fortunate to have His Grace Akhil Dhar Prabhuji. Especially he was involved in Padayatras with His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. So here we have His Grace Akhil Dhar Prabhuji. Devotees, those who want to give their offerings, Lakshmi offerings, they can kindly give here. Here we have His Grace Shukapriya Prabhuji. He is collecting on Maharaj's behalf. In case somebody wants to give, they can give. So on 4th, 5th and 6th of November, we have the opening of ISKCON Gurugram, Sector 45. 4th of November is going to be Netron Milan. 5th is going to be 5th of November. The last day of Kartik is going to be the DT installation, Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Ji. And then on the 6th, the Chief Ministry of Haryana is going to be visiting the temple. So please kindly be there for the 3-day festival, at least on 4th and 5th, least to least, at least 5th, when the DT installation is going to happen. Please kindly be there. Sector 45, ISKCON Gurugram ki jai. So you are cordially invited. Please kindly be there. And here we have His Grace Akhil Dhar Prabhuji ki jai.
Krishna Prabhus Manchakalpatubhisha Kripsendubhi Vicha Petitanam Pavanevi Vaishnav Nam Shuraya Krishvishtaya Lesh Bhaktivedanta Swami Amane Maste Sarsadevi Gaurni Charni Jeshan Vadi Pastyadishtani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Bhunitinanda Shri Aveta Gadar Sari Vakvanda Hare Krishna. I'm really, I didn't know this was happening. Nobody told me until a couple of hours ago. And I just feel so fortunate to be here, to be here for this. Because I've always felt a strong connection with Maharaj as one of my well-wishers and supporters through the years, especially way back in
1990, when we headed down with the Padayatra party to Mexico. And Maharaj came to meet with the party for a few times. And I remember very, very vividly, very well, the encouragement and support that he gave to us, and with the enthusiasm for what we were doing, and particularly with me, as a younger brother, as a real friend, not just as a god brother in a formal relationship, but a real friendship and support. And every time, just to be in his presence, I just see he's a little thinner. There's no change. No change. And that, like Rishi Kumar expressed so nicely, just a friend in need is a friend indeed, especially when the going gets rough. And so I really appreciate that quality that Maharaj has been able to help me in my own journey, and is particularly now here in the most influential and powerful zones on the planet. And this temple is the mother of all the Delhi temples, and he's taken on this huge responsibility, and how he's just walked into it, just slid into it like a lotus, untouched by all the turbulent waters all around. It's really wonderful to see how our movement now, especially with the geopolitics going on, and how even the Prime Minister of India is expressing appreciation for this movement, and Prabhupada, and particularly with our chairman of the GBC, Guru Prasad Maharaj, directly expressing appreciation for the devotees of this movement, especially with Maharaj as a primary representative. So, and how everything is increasing, book distribution, everything, congregation, the enthusiasm, the strength of the devotees is not decreasing in Gopal Krishna Maharaj's disappearance. It's increasing. Dynamically, I feel it coming back here. And so, just my humble obeisances, Maharaj, that I can somehow or other become of a little use in Prabhupada's service, and being able to some way or other be able to help you, assist you in any way in my incapacitated condition, but and that I can grow and mature and develop in your footsteps in Prabhupada's service. Oh, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Bol. Hare Bol.
His Grace Akhildar Prabhuji ki jai. Next we have Maharaj's disciple, Her Grace Nikunj Vilasini Mataji. Mataji, she got initiated in the year 1986, and she has been serving in various ways to Maharaj, and Maharaj has been and Mataji has been serving in book distribution also, and also she is cooking for Maharaj. I'm sorry, Mataji, which year was that? 96, okay, 96. 86. 46. So we have Mataji. Mataji wanted to give her offering in Latin language, but we requested Mataji in Spanish language, but we requested Mataji, please speak in English so that we can also hear the glories, because she has been serving Maharaj very personally from so many years. So here we have Her Grace Nikunj Vilasini Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasad Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasad Bhutale Srimate Guru Prasad Swami Tinamine. Gurudeva Ham Bande Prabhupada Yasevakan Karunikati Sancha Tat Prasadam Vitaranam. I wrote something for my Guru Maharaj today, but from all of you, the front of Guru Maharaj, I understood that I don't have any capacity to glorify him. I don't have any capacity to say something else that all of these great Vaishnavas saying to him. But just in my mind, I pray to Krishna, please Krishna, give me the capacity to say something to my Guru Maharaj today. You know? So I just want to say my experience in my life, you know, when serving to His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami. He gave me the opportunity to serve him since I was so young, but I don't have any capacity to serve him, you know, any capacity. So he gave me just the mercy because I tried to do some book distribution. So just because I doing book distribution, he gave me the opportunity to serve him. You know? Today I saw too many devotees. They are very qualified cooking for the deities, very qualified cooking for the Vaishnava, and I feel like I am like an insect, no? I don't have any capacity to serve my Guru Maharaj, and how he has said to me my offering every day, no? And I understood it's just because I try to do book distribution, no? So because he is the preachman of Srila Prabhupada. So I want just to say something that in my experience, my Guru Maharaj, even he having a son there in Latin America, is so complicated. We don't imagine what is so complicated. It's too many politics, too many things. All his humility qualities keep the thing working. And in my experience, he sacrificed too many things just for the life and the spiritual life for just one devotee. He sacrificed himself just for the life of within a simple devotee. But in himself, he sacrificed everything to keep the spiritual of this soul, the spirit life of this soul. I have experience with my family. In one opportunity, I gone to live very far away, in a city very far away. You know? And I feel really, really bad because I don't have contact with my Guru Maharaj, with the devotee. I feel really, really miserable. So I pray to Krishna to please Krishna change this for me because I feel that I can breathe. No? So one day I gone for an airport to take a flight for other city. And then I start to listen the voice of my Guru Maharaj. I listen the voice of Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. So I looking for all the places to see where my Guru Maharaj, where is my Guru Maharaj? And I get my luggage there in one place and try to phone, and I start to grin, Guru Maharaj, you are here, Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj no was there, just I was like dreaming. No? But 1 week after I feel like that, Guru Maharaj called my family and me, and tell us that I will visit to you. It's a city very far away, the name is Villahermosa. And Guru Maharaj visit to us and pass to us some days, amazing days, just to forgive us the mercy to visit us because it's so far away, nothing is there, nothing. So just some Sankirtan devotees go and visit to us to do some book distribution. So after this year, he started to go every single year for 5 years when we was in this city, just forgive us his mercy. Just forgive us his mercy. He had a very, very busy, but he give us of mercy. But I was thinking inside me, is because we are doing some festival there. Maybe Guru Maharaj is coming for the festival. When we changed the city to other city, we asked Guru Maharaj, we are continue doing the festival in this city. Please, if do you want to come, please come. We are preparing everything for this festival. And the answer is Guru Maharaj say, if all of you no are there, I don't have any motive to go there. So he revealed to me that he give us, from family and me, all his mercy. And then I was just say this thing because we need to have the idea of the mercy of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami, and he's so kind and save all this simple soul like me and my family. He gave us his shelter. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for everything.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Now, next we have His Grace Pradumna Priya Prabhuji. Pradumna Priya Prabhuji, he is temple president for ISKCON Delhi Dwarka temple. And Prabhuji is doing very instrumental work, spreading the glories of ISKCON. Like during Kumbh Mela, under the leadership of Prabhuji, ISKCON distributed 2.5 crore plates of prasadam. And during Jagannath Rath Yatra, 1 crore 10 lakh plates of prasadam. During COVID time, more than 7 crore plates of prasadam. Prabhuji is also instrumental for making a glorious temple in Dwarka, very majestic, very opulent temple for Shri Rukmani Dwarka Dhish. Prabhuji is known as Mr. Resourceful. Whatever any devotee needs for preaching, for seva, Prabhuji facilitates so much. So he is super duper merciful in terms of empowering devotees. And Prabhuji has got one van which travels all across Delhi to help the devotees or poor people in terms of medicine. There is one doctor, there is one compounder in it, and moves all across and serves the poor people. So whether serving poor people or even rich people, sometimes rich people also get stuck in their controversies. So Prabhuji is very expert in taking them out of their mess and gives them message of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So Prabhuji is doing... Yes, so Prabhuji is in the process of making 500 temples for Srila Prabhupada, and he promised 100 in this lifetime to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj.
हरे कृष्णा। तो अमुक लीला बबू आप ट्रांसलेट कर रहे हैं? आजा सुखा। तो गुरु महाराज जब हमको छोड़ के गए, उसके कुछ दिनों बाद जो है मालूम हुआ कि अब हमारा जो जॉन है या इंडिया के जीबीसी हिज होलीनेस गुरु प्रसाद स्वामी महाराज हैं। तो उस समय थोड़ी सी चिंता थी, लेकिन विश्वास भी था कि अगर गुरु महाराज ने किसी को सिलेक्ट किया है तो वो महाराज को देखा कि जिस तरह से गुरु महाराज बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लेकर कहीं कोई भी सब्जेक्ट चल रहा हो, लेकिन उसका एंड जो है बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन से ही होता था। तो इस तरह से महाराज जब भी दर्शन देते हैं ईस्ट ऑफ कैलाश में या कहीं और या द्वारका में, हमेशा जो है बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लेकर जो है काफ़ी एनकरेज करते हैं और चिंतित रहते हैं। इवन अभी जो पुष्कर यात्रा थी तो महाराज का फ़ोन आया कि मैं आपके टेंपल में आकर जो है बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पर एनकरेज करना चाहता हूँ डिवोटीज को। तो हमारा लोभ भी था कि महाराज भी पुष्कर यात्रा में आए। तो हमने कहा महाराज सारे लीडर तो जो है पुष्कर में हैं, द्वारका में तो बहुत कम वक्त है, तो अच्छा होगा कि आप जो है पुष्कर आ जाएं। तो महाराज पूछे कितना, 2-3 घंटे लगेंगे? मैंने महाराज लगेंगे तो 7-8 घंटे बाई रोड आ पाएंगे, पर महाराज एग्री हो गए। महाराज का जो है मूड हम समझ सकते हैं कि गुरु महाराज का जो सेवाएं हैं उनको बिल्कुल एज इट इज जो है कॉपी कर रहे हैं। इसके अलावा एक जो संपर्क रहा मेरा महाराज के साथ, रिसेंटली जब हम लोग कुंभ की सेवा स्टार्ट करने वाले थे तो वहाँ अदानी समूह से जो है गौतम अदानी के यहाँ से मैसेज आया कि आपके जो इस्कॉन के हेड हैं अगर वो भी आ जाएंगे तो थोड़ा अच्छा रहेगा, हम मिल लेंगे। और फिर जो है महाराज एग्री हो गए। महाराज यूएसए से लैंड किए थे, सेम डे जो है अहमदाबाद आए। पूरी एनर्जी है महाराज में, काफ़ी एनर्जी है, बल्कि इतनी एनर्जी है कि महाराज के साथ पैदल चलने में हम लोगों को भी तकलीफ होती है, हम लोग 50-100 कदम दूर रह जाते हैं। तो और अदानी से बहुत अच्छा जो है महाराज का कम्युनिकेशन रहा, आप लोगों ने भी इस वीडियो में सुना होगा। और उस मीटिंग के बाद जो है पहले जो है बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लेकर अदानी मतलब ऑल एग्री नहीं थे, बोले थे बुक का क्या होगा, प्रसाद बांट दो, ये बांट दो। लेकिन जब महाराज ने थोड़ा बोला तो उस मीटिंग के बाद वो लगभग 5 लाख जो है बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने को तैयार हो गया। और महाराज जो है जैसे गुरु महाराज हम लोगों की ईगो सेटिस्फाई करते रहते थे और सेवा लेते रहते थे, तो महाराज भी कोई मौका नहीं छोड़ते हैं, पूरी ईगो हमारी जो है सेटिस्फाई करते रहते हैं और हम भी जो है ईगो सेटिस्फाई होने के बाद सेवा करते रहते हैं। तो महाराज से प्रे है कि महाराज आशीर्वाद दें। और जैसा कि अभी अमोक लीला प्रभु ने बोला कि 100 मंदिर मैं बनाऊंगा और 500 बनाने 400 बैलेंस बनाने में वो सहयोग देंगे, तो हम दोनों मिलके जो है 500 मंदिर बना लेंगे। हरे कृष्णा, दंडोत प्रणाम।
His Grace Pradyumna Priya Prabhuji ki jai. So next we have His Grace Radha Damodar Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वै नमो नमः। नमः विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय तुलसीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवं गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम। गुरु प्रसाद महाराज जी के बारे में आप सब श्रवण किए गुरु भाई लोग। 2 शब्द में केवल बताऊंगा कि महाराज रोहिणी टेम्पल के समय जब ओपनिंग थे, महाराज जी के साथ मेरा पहली बार अनजान में ही सानिध्य प्राप्त हुआ था। अचानक महाराज जी खाली जगह देख करके सोफा में आके बैठ गए, तो मैंने पूछा महाराज जी आप आपको तकलीफ तो नहीं होगा बैठने में? ना दिस ओके। फिर मेरे मन में आए कि ये बाहर से हैं महाराज और इनके साथ में एक फ़ोटो लेना चाहिए। तो मैंने पूछा महाराज जी कैन आई टेक 1 स्नैप टू विथ यू? तो कह रहे ओ व्हाई नॉट। तो पूछे नहीं, देखे नहीं हमारे बारे में, और फिर एकदम सिंपल में जो हम्बलिटी नॉर्मली दूसरी कोई होता सोचते देखते कहाँ सबके साथ फोटो खिंचवा क्यों मेरे साथ गए इस करके सेल्फी लेने के लिए। तो महाराज लेफ्ट साइड है वो भी और मैं राइट साइड में बैठे और महाराज कहते हैं कंटेक्ट। तो मैंने स्नैप लिए हैं और महाराज की तरह अभिषेक किया, वंशाकल्पतरु किया, बैठे रहे। बाद में जब हमारे पता चला कि अपनी माँ गुरु महाराज के बाद गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज के बाद में उन्होंने यहाँ इंचार्ज दायित्व लेकर के यहाँ आ रहे हैं, तो मैंने नाम सुना तो पहचान लिया कि तो वही स्वामी जी है कि जिनको मिले थे। और पहले मीटिंग जब हमारे जैसी मीटिंग में हॉल में बैठे थे तो वहाँ पर भी मैं बीच में बैठे हूँ, राइट में श्रीराम प्रभु बैठे हैं, लेफ्ट में फिर गुरु प्रसाद महाराज बैठे हैं। देख के मुझे देखता रहा, मार्क करके तो वही आदमी है। तो महाराज के अंदर जो हम्बलिटी है, जो सिंपलिटी है, जो जो सरलता है वो भी बहुत ही विरल है, जो हम सबको प्रेरित करते हैं कि एक गुरु को, एक आचार्य को, एक वैष्णव को कैसे सहयोग करके आगे बढ़ाते हैं, किसी के अंदर भेदभाव नहीं रखते हैं। इस भाव से हम देखा हूँ अपने गुरु महाराज का भी, जैसे आप सुनते आ रहे हैं कि महाराज जी गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज जी हमारे सबके ईगो को हटा करके सब अपनी फिट करते थे सबको जगह में, सेवा में। तो सबको हम अपने सब में कहीं ना कहीं कुछ दोष तो रहते हैं, कितना भी हम सुधर जाए फिर भी गुरु को नज़र में तो दोष रहेगा ही। इस दोष को सुधारने के लिए गुरु जी महाराज लोग तो सब शिष्यों को प्रेरित करते हैं, और उस प्रेरणा से हम लोग ये सीख सकते हैं कि कितने वैष्णवों को विनम्र होना चाहिए। हम वंशा कल्पतरु जो हम बोलते हैं, जिन्हें विष्णु जो बोलते हैं, वो श्लोक के माध्यम में बोलते हैं, लेकिन प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में जो होता है तो कभी कभी हमको अधिक जानकारी अनुभव होता है कि हमें भी ऐसा होना चाहिए। तो आज इस दिन में, दिन है बोलते में इतना ही सानिध्य प्राप्त हुआ था महाराज जी के। महाराज जी के चरण में है, हमारे गुरु महाराज की चरणें जैसे हम भक्ति या उनकी सेवा में जुटे रहते थे। उनको पास में मतलब तीसरी मीटिंग है केवल है, पहला उनको दोहरी मीटिंग में मंदिर में ओपनिंग इसमें मिले थे, और दूसरी जैसी मीटिंग में, और ये तीसरी उनकी जन्मदिन में 74 जन्मदिन में जो दर्शन कर रहा हूँ। बस उनकी चरण में प्रणाम करते ही मेरे शब्द को विराम देता हूँ। हरे कृष्ण।
Okay, next we have His Grace Dheer Gaur Prabhu Ji. Radha Damodar Prabhu Ji की जाए। Dheer Gaur Prabhu is co-president for ISKCON Ujjain. कितने दुख की बात है, देखिए ना। Prabhu Ji has been CA, chartered accountant. Now he is CA, Chaitanya's agent. So he is also CA, and he has done his studies, spiritual studies from Mayapur Institute, and he is serving as a co-president for ISKCON Ujjain since 2018. He has especially come for this occasion. So here we have His Grace Dheer Gaur Prabhu. Okay, devotees, once again, those who have not taken a subscription of Back to God magazine, please do take this subscription for this magazine. Amazing magazine for everyone, newcomers, preachers, creatures, everyone. So please take subscription for Back to God magazine. कृपा करके Back to God magazine के लिए आप भगवत दर्शन मैगजीन के लिए आप सब्सक्रिप्शन ले सकते हैं। बाहर काउंटर लगा हुआ है, और 5 नवंबर को है इस्कॉन गुरुग्राम की ओपनिंग। प्लीज काइंडली बी देयर।
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते गुरुप्रसाद स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. So, like Delhi zone, ISKCON Ujjain is also protected by, under the shelter of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. Very well. And we are very fortunate to have received the association of Maharaj recently in Ujjain during Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival. Maharaj came for a few days and he spent a lot of time, although he was very busy, very hectic schedule, but still Maharaj extended himself beyond his limit and he spent a lot of time giving lectures, attending all the programs, having meeting with the devotees personally, performing kirtans and so many things. Maharaj cherished a very beautiful relationship with His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj. He mentions that he had a very long cherished desire to go for a Navdeep Mandal Parikrama personally with His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj. But that could not happen. So after Guru Maharaj's disappearance, Maharaj requested His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj to go along with him. So probably very soon we'll be hearing that news, both of them, like Nityanand Prabhu taking Jeev Goswami. So Maharaj and Bhakti Prem Maharaj will be going for that parikrama. And so on behalf of Ujjain devotees have written an offering. I'll just read through. Dearest His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, please accept our most humble obeisances at the dust of your divine lotus feet on the most auspicious day of your divine appearance. All grace to Srila Prabhupada, all grace to Your Holiness. Maharaj, you are a very dear disciple of Srila Prabhupada's and his selfless servant. With your wonderful example, you have shown the power of unflinching surrender for everyone to follow. Every aspect of your life, your discipline, your simplicity, your deep absorption in Shastra, sadhana, and your unwavering faith in Srila Prabhupada radiates the essence of a true spiritual leader. You carry Srila Prabhupada's heart within your heart, and through your words and presence, we tangibly experience his compassion flowing once again. In the leadership meetings, Your Holiness repeatedly emphasizes the importance of absorption in sadhana, the need to avoid mobile phones during the morning program, the importance of mutual cooperation, and above all, the necessity of keeping Srila Prabhupada in the very center of all that we do. Each of these reminders strike the heart deeply, awakening in us the realization that external success without internal connection is hollow. You remind us that the real beauty of ISKCON lies not in buildings or events, but in the purity of its devotees' hearts. Like a loving father, you always try to educate the devotees. We feel immensely blessed that Your Holiness has so kindly accepted the responsibility of GBC for ISKCON Ujjain, following in the footsteps of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Your merciful glance upon this humble temple has brought new life and hope to our community. You lead not by demand, but just example, teaching us that true authority in Krishna's service is born from humility and purity. After many years, we were blessed to once again receive your divine association in Ujjain during Srila Prabhupada's Memorial Festival. Your presence illuminated our hearts and infused the entire community with spiritual energy. Your powerful classes penetrated the heart, your melodious kirtans uplifted our consciousness, and your affectionate dealings melted our hearts. Many devotees expressed how sheltered and strengthened they felt under your loving guidance. Witnessing Your Holiness tirelessly traveling, serving and preaching despite the challenges of advanced age deeply moved us all. It was as if Srila Prabhupada's own missionary spirit was walking amongst us once more, compassionate, courageous and completely selfless. Maharaj, your association has kindled in our hearts a longing that words cannot fully express. The longing that words cannot fully express, the longing to serve under your shelter and to be instruments of your vision for Srila Prabhupada's mission. On behalf of all devotees, we humbly beg for Your Holiness to please bless us with your association again, soon, and to kindly allow us the great fortune of celebrating your next Vyasa Puja in Ujjain. Hare Krishna. All of you are also invited if Maharaj accepts. We pray for the strength to follow your instructions with sincerity, to remain united in service and to reflect in our conduct the purity and purpose that Your Holiness exemplifies. May we always serve in such a way that Srila Prabhupada and you, his dear son, may be pleased. Thank you so much. Your insignificant servants, devotees at ISKCON Ujjain. Prasad Swami Maharaj ki, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki.
His Grace the Gaur Prabhu ki Jai. Now I would request His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhuji. Sundar Gopal Prabhuji has revolutionized youth preaching. We see so many hundreds of brahmacharis being guided by him. He has made so many brahmacharis. In a way, thousands of brahmacharis actually in the service of Srila Prabhupada. Very vibrant preacher, traveling widely, very learned as well. And we feel very fortunate to have him amongst us. Recently he had Udgar festival in which there were 15,000 people who participated. So it was, the venue was Indira Gandhi International Indoor Stadium, and we could see everyone was there in dhoti kurta. 15,000 devotees in dhoti kurta. So Prabhuji has done revolutionary preaching. He has served here in ISKCON East of Kailash, in Ghaziabad and many other places. We see that so many brahmacharis and full-time devotees are working under his guidance. He has broken Guinness Book of World Record and established new record. First time 15,000 people together for drug addiction. In 4 hours, 9,000 people took this pledge that we will never ever take drugs. Only drugs of Hare Krishna Mahamantra we will take. That's it. So wonderful preaching by His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu. We are very, very fortunate to have him. Jai. His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu Ji ki Jai.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So I am very thankful to that you all are giving me opportunity to glorify Maharaj's divine qualities. Although I am not qualified, but I will try my best for my own purification to speak few words about His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Apuryamanam achala pratishtham samudramapa pravishanti sat yadvat yadvat kamaya pravishanti sarve sa shanti mapnoti na kama kami. And also it says that Krishna Bhakti Niskama Tev Santa Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakaliya Santa. So we see in Maharaj that Maharaj is always heart like ocean and completely calm and peaceful in all the situation and in all the circumstances, because he is niskama, therefore he is always peaceful and blissful. And because Maharaj's heart is always peaceful and blissful, therefore anyone who comes in contact with Maharaj, then he also can feel that. That's why whenever we talk to Maharaj, we interact with Maharaj, then we feel very comfortable, very calm and peaceful. And after that we feel motivated and encouraged to serve Krishna more and more. And also Maharaj is very humble. Maharaj never imposes his opinion, but always felicitates, discuss, listens, and then he makes us understand what Srila Prabhupada wanted. And there are many wonderful qualities which are there, which I cannot see also. But still, because Guru Maharaj chose him, because we have very less interaction with Maharaj, and it's not easy to see all the divine qualities of a great saint. So the most important thing is that because Guru Maharaj chose him, and many devotees spoke about that. And that's the most important proof that Maharaj is extremely divine personality. And I have personally seen that Maharaj has a lot of love for Guru Maharaj and his instructions. He always emphasizes what Guru Maharaj wanted, it should be done in that way. Maharaj never says that this is the way I want it should be done, but this is how Maharaj wanted. So Maharaj always tried to fulfill Guru Maharaj's vision and dream. And so much of responsibility Maharaj is taking for Srila Prabhupada even at this advanced age. And like I just had a tour of South America and for 3 countries, Guyana, Suriname and Trinidad. And it was so much austerity. First time I was abroad, jet lag and so many problems. But I see Maharaj is always traveling and he is always fresh, ever fresh. So I need Maharaj empowerment and mercy and blessing that we could do some service in this way. He has so much busy schedule and balancing so many things expertly. Certainly I would need blessing and guidance of Maharaj, how we can do this much. In spite of it, taking so many responsibilities, still Maharaj is so pakka in his Vaishnava mood and conduct and etiquette and behavior and sadhana and all these things. So that's really a top secret for me. And I would be very humbly begging to Maharaj, if you can, Maharaj, kindly guide us, then I will be very grateful to you. And Maharaj is very intelligent also. Like once I was talking and Maharaj asked me what is happening to Patna. And then it's a personal conversation, but I would like to share here. And then Maharaj told me that I can solve this issue in one day. I know how to question, how to take out the information. Maharaj said I was in American Army and I have learned all these tricks. So Maharaj is very intelligent. You know, Maharaj is a nuclear physicist and he was very, very highly academically learned, and but we see Maharaj is so humble and so simple. Always emphasizing on sadhana during morning program and service after morning program. And reading Srila Prabhupada books. Maharaj, once we were discussing and on some topics, and Maharaj was telling that emphasizing so much on reading Srila Prabhupada books. And Maharaj was saying that he gave his own example that in my whole life I have only read Srila Prabhupada books. And now Maharaj said only 2-3 books outside Srila Prabhupada books I have read, and he also made us counted on the fingers, few books. And apart from that I have read only Prabhupada books, Maharaj was saying. So sometimes we feel that we have to, do more, esoteric reading and some nectar shopping, and then only we can remain calm and cool and spiritually advanced. We have to discuss higher topics. But Maharaj is the example that since so many years he is like rock standing and taking so much responsibility, still continuing and inspiring all of us. Just reading Prabhupada books, he derives so much nectar. And Maharaj is certainly not after material things, not at all. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for giving us your association, and kindly forgive me if I have spoken something out of my limitation, and give your blessing, and any offenses, knowingly or unknowingly I have committed, kindly forgive me. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Jai. His Grace Sundarwal Prabhuji ki jai. Now we have His Grace Vedant Chaitanya Prabhuji, who is co-president for ISKCON Noida. He is Regional Secretary Assistant for Gautam Buddh Nagar ki jai. He is also NIDC Secretary and the next speaker, His Grace Vedant Chaitanya Prabhu. He is also Brahmachari, IIT graduate, M.Tech, and future sannyasi.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते गुरुप्रसाद स्वामिनिति नामने. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. On this auspicious occasion, I would like to wish Maharaj. Originally, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj used to serve as the GBC of the entire India, and later on the regions were distributed, and Maharaj was particularly overseeing a particular region, wherein with his able leadership the preaching grew so wonderfully that it has expanded beyond all leaps and bounds, and so many temples and devotees and lot of book distribution, whatnot. And when Maharaj left, definitely it was a great vacuum, And definitely Maharaj has chosen a very wonderful devotee to continue his legacy, who's a befitting candidate to take forward the legacy of Maharaj. And definitely under the leadership of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, and it is continuing to expand as it was growing in the under the leadership of Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And as Rishi Kumar Prabhu was also mentioning, in most of our managerial meetings, we often see, how particular Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj was about sticking to what Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's vision was, and to stick to it and to carry forward that same vision. And he often refers to Srila Prabhupada's way of dealing particular situations. Whenever a particular situation is to be dealt, he often refers to how Prabhupada used to deal with that particular situation. And with this, he used to give us a reference of how Prabhupada deals with it. And that would earn further, we develop further confidence and trust in Maharaj, that how perfectly Maharaj is representing Prabhupada in every situation, every moment, how he is particular about following the example set by Srila Prabhupada. And definitely when Maharaj was given this responsibility of being the GPC of NCR region, of which Noida is also part of it, and we were going through some managerial issues at that time, and definitely Maharaj stood by us and he supported us, and he very nicely and wonderfully negotiated and coordinated and somehow brought us through that crisis. And we would like to thank Maharaj on this occasion for helping us out in that situation and always standing by us all the time. And we look for, and we seek that protection all the time in you, Maharaj. And we feel secure, safe and protected under your able leadership. And we continue to remain under your leadership. And we always, we pray on this day that we will be able to understand your example and understand your teachings and follow by that. And on this auspicious day, I would like to pray for the good health of Maharaj so that he will continue to guide us for long, long time to come. Thank you so much for everything, Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Okay, thank you very much, Vedant Chadanpur. Now we have His Grace Keshav Murari Prabhuji. Prabhuji has been serving in ISKCON Panjabi Bagh and contributed very significantly for ISKCON Rohini. Very happy-go-lucky devotee. Brahmabhuta Prasannatma. So that's our Keshav Murari Prabhuji. I love you too.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. So, His Honorable Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, before his departure, took a very strong and important decision that someone should be taking the responsibility of his areas. Although there were so many important and qualified GBC were present, but still Maharaj has a different plans, because if someone else will come, others may feel. So Maharaj brought from America His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, the perfect decision with a perfect candidate. And my interaction with Maharaj, when Maharaj used to come to Delhi visit, so once I found, when I could know that Maharaj is having a good background of science and army, so I was very much influenced with Maharaj. And then one speaking tree, the Times of India newspaper, the director of that paper, she was in touch with me, and then I requested her to please take or have an interview with Maharaj. And she's very much eagerly said yes. Then I took Maharaj to J.W. Marriott, and then she took full page interview, and it was published on Speaking Tree, full page interview on a front. So when I reported Gopal Krishna Maharaj also, the Maharaj was also happy that Maharaj is covered by speaking tree on full page. Second, when Maharaj came to for the opening ceremony of ISKCON Rohini, then also after seeing the arrangements and the beauty of the temple, Maharaj, after having darshan of Panchatattva, took me aside and said, Keshamari, I have been to so many temples of ISKCON in the world, but ISKCON Rohini is one of the best temples so far I haven't seen. So these encouraged words also gave me so much of strength. And after Maharaj's departure, Rohini, the newly constructed ship, in the midst of such a big ocean, was drowning, going left and right. The control was lost. But finally, Maharaj intervened and took such a nice decision for establishing and controlling the ISKCON Rohini, and now the ship is smoothly running on the ocean, and every devotee is very much inspired and preaching, and then they are doing their devotional services. And when I requested Maharaj, there are few devotees, we want to make them second initiated also. And this is our request, that because we have a maximum deities in Rohini, if we see compared to the other temples, the Panchatattva, Radha, Madhav, Lalita, Vishakha, and Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman. At the presence of Maharaj also, Gopal Krishna Maharaj, we requested Maharaj, there are already so many. So we were about to install the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj also, and A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj deity also, Garudji, and Giant Vijay. The deity ministry said, it's too much. So we controlled and limited to 13 deities. And we requested Maharaj, we have some devotees, if you please can initiate them for second initiation so that they can be timely engaged in the service of deities, because we are facing challenges. So Maharaj humbly accepted our proposal and initiated more than 35 devotees in Rohini. Thank you so very much, Maharaj, for timely help. Whenever Gopal Krishna Maharaj used to come Punjabi Bagh and Rohini, it was always in my mind that I should serve Maharaj personally, so that I can see that how much I can serve Maharaj with my strength and my capacity and my stamina. But after 2 or 3 days, when I used to help little bit service used to do the Maharaj, and after 3 days when I to go to walk also, standing with Maharaj, making them meet to others, telling something about the devotees, and after 3 days I used to sleep for 3 days because of body pain. When Maharaj came to Rohini and once he said, I want to go for a walk, then I said, yes, cool, I'm trained enough. So we are in the car, and as soon as Maharaj get down and he started walking, he was not walking actually. Some may say he was running. No, he was not running. I was running, he was flying. And Maharaj was such a far, but I was just running to catch Maharaj, but Maharaj was having such a long, Hare Krishna. Long legs and long hands like Mahaprabhu, and Maharaj was we have a quite good distance now. And then I thought that I should take a shortcut. Maharaj is going that side and he will come from that. Japanese park is 200 acre wala park. Wow, बहुत लंबा छोड़ा है. तो मैं कहा Maharaj is going from that side. I'll catch Maharaj from this side. So there was a hard stem, bushes were there. I tried to cross that and stuck with my toe, and it was start bleeding also. And then I thought, okay, this is my first and last walk with Maharaj. And then I was just doing some exercises so that Maharaj can come, and then I will catch Maharaj, and then we'll take a second round. But Maharaj never come back that side, and Maharaj took a whole round, and Maharaj went to the car and gone away to the temple. And I was alone there in the park. So, and yesterday we had a meeting, ICC meeting in Vrindavan. Maharaj was gave his proper 2 days for that meeting, and he was whole time he was there. And Maharaj gave very valuable points for the good future of India and the leaders, and we are very much appreciating that points that we want to discuss and bring to the future, to the discussion. And we are very happy that Maharaj gave this point. We have also served Maharaj with 2 things. Number one, only one, that when we were thinking that who will be the person who is doing the service as a secretary to Maharaj, so everybody was confused, and suddenly ISKCON Rohini gave one name, and name was Shukha Priya Prabhu, who was, earlier used to serve Gopal Krishna Maharaj for 3-4 years he served, and he knows each and every one. He has all awareness of maturity and situations. So we gave this name, and Maharaj accepted him as a secretary. Now he is very much using that email ID to frighten others also. So whenever he used to send a mail to us, so name is written on the mail that his name is Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, and that I thought that the Maharaj has sent something to us. So he is the person who is sending these mails, but we served Maharaj sending him as a secretary. Thank you so very much, Maharaj. We do so much offenses also whenever you are with you, so please forgive us today. Yesterday we celebrated Maharaj Vyasa Puja at ISKCON Indian Continental Committee, where Maharaj cut the big cakes in front of all the Indian leaders yatra. Thank you so very much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Now we have His Grace Gopeshwar Prabhuji, President ISKCON Faridabad, Zindabad. Okay, devotees, apart from this point that Gopal Krishna Maharaj has given us, Guru Prasad Maharaj, apart from these points, you are to describe some other glories also, because and this glory we have heard 108 times now. So other glories also should be highlighted as well. So again, I would like to say that ISKCON Gurugram Sector 45 Radha Gopinath Temple is getting inaugurated 4th, 5th, 6th of November. कितने दुख की बात है, देखिए मंदिर खुल रहा है ना. 4th को है नेत्रोन मिलन, 5th को है DT installation, 6th को आ रही Chief Minister जी. So please kindly be there for 3-day festival ISKCON Gurugram Sector 45, led by His Grace Achyut Hari Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, if all the 3 days you come, that is best. If not 6th, 4th and 5th, very good. If not 4th and 5th, then 5th, at least be there, because DT installation is going to happen 5th of November, last day of Kartik. And also please do take subscription. ये Back to God magazine, बाहर stall लगा हुआ है. गोविंदाम प्रभु के devotee हैं. Please take subscription for Back to God magazine. And now we have His Grace Gopeshwar Prabhuji.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj Vyasa Puja Maha Mahotsav ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So feeling very, very blessed and purified to be serving Maharaj by speaking a few of his glories. Though on a personal level, I have not had too much of association with Maharaj, yet whatever small 2-3 times we have met, wonderful teachings we have observed. One, as Sundar Gopal was also saying, Maharaj is always very smiling. His devotees' presence itself is very auspicious. So Maharaj is always very smiling, very calm, very composed, very serene, and just look at him makes the other person also feel very, very satisfied and peaceful, and which actually shows the inner strength that Maharaj carries, because externals are due to the internals. And in one of the first meetings which Maharaj addressed after he took over as the GBC, after physical departure of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, Maharaj made his mood clear, back to the basics. As one devotee earlier also said, we see so very often that leaders send so many messages on WhatsApp right in the morning, actually from Brahm Muhurat time. So Maharaj was quick enough to observe this and pointed out that as leaders, our first business is to chant our rounds attentively and to attend Bhagavatam class. So all the management should be done after the morning program. So this is basic, but sometimes we tend to forget that. So Maharaj reoriented us with that important basic. As Maharaj himself said in the glorification of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj, that Maharaj had observed that Maharaj has no material ambition. So this is a very, very important point, important learning for us. No material ambition means complete purity, just serving Krishna, just serving Guru, just serving Vaishnavas. So that's what Maharaj is, just serving Vaishnavas. And this is noted by the other Vaishnavas, which is how His Holiness Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj also noted. And then Krishna empowered, and then Maharaj's services expanded so much. Suddenly Maharaj's services expanded so much. So just being calm, just being peaceful, just being quiet, and just being blissful brings us a lot of glories and services of Srila Prabhupada and Guru. One very important thing is that I had one personal interaction with Maharaj, and there was an incident where we were frightened to approach Maharaj because there was some devotee who had done there was some problem. And we were afraid, we are approaching Maharaj, it's a critical thing. How will Maharaj see this? But when we went to Maharaj, Maharaj was so compassionate. He was so forgiving. Maharaj did not take even a fraction of a second to forgive the devotee for a big blunder, a very big blunder. He did not even think about it. He was in the same mood as His Holiness Gopal Kirti Goswami Maharaj once said, I do not know the faults of my disciples. He's just looking at the positives. So Maharaj just looked at the positive, and he was very forgiving, at the same time very instructive. So he said that it is important that there's a penance. You are repenting, this is very important. Number two, he pointed out, what is the learning? Why did this blunder happen? There was certain reason to it. So we should take learning from that mistake, and we do not repeat that mistake again. And be careful, be cautious. Third, self-punitive. So it is not that the organization is going to punish us. As sincere devotees, we have to be self-punitive. We have to take some action on ourselves. So these were very, very valuable instructions of Maharaj. And our hearts, I was there with Maharaj with a very senior devotee, and our hearts immediately melted seeing this wonderful, highest quality of Vaishnava, which is compassion. So very, very grateful, Maharaj, for your so wonderful association, so pure association. So we pray to the Supreme Lord for your long, healthy, good life, and we may get, for actually our own benefit, so that we may get more and more association and more learnings from your Holiness. Thank you so much, Maharaj. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ji ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Okay, His Grace Gopeshwar Prabhu ji ki jai. Now next we have His Grace Mohan Gaur Chandra Prabhu from ISKCON Kurukshetra. His name is also there in Sannyas list. Very soon we will get to see Sannyas Danda with him.
Om Ajnana-Timirandasya Jnana-Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Hare Krishna. There are many senior devotees already spoken. I'll be very brief. So, as I was traveling from Vrindavan to Delhi with Maharaj in the car in the morning, and we all have seen how devotees are mentioning that how Maharaj took up this responsibility in a very gentle way in Guru Maharaj's zone. So there was a message from one devotee. Maharaj read the message on his phone, and he replied. He was trying to speak, and that speech was being transcribed. So Maharaj replied. That reply was simply, I am very happy to be the servant of anyone who's dedicated himself to the Sankirtan mission. So Maharaj replied once, so somehow that transcription could not take place. Then Maharaj again replied. Then again transcription could not take place. And then Maharaj replied third time, and then transcription could properly take place. So I could just gather the mood of Maharaj, that he's simply happy to serve the devotees who have dedicated themselves to the Sankirtan mission. And that is why all the devotees who are there in the different respective zones, taking up different responsibilities, they feel so nurtured and supported by Maharaj because of his mood to serve the others, a mood of being the servant of the servant. When Maharaj came to Kurukshetra, I told him about what all instructions Param Pujya Guru Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj had given to me, Guru Maharaj had given to me. And I asked for direction, Maharaj, what do you suggest? How should I go ahead? What should I do? And Maharaj very comfortably said, just do what your Guru Maharaj said. Just do it. So I could how he's so dedicated to just simply serving his godmother, so much in the mood of servant of the servant. So that Maharaj is very understanding and sensitive, very understanding to different situations we are in. And Maharaj is also very deep and philosophical. Generally, people associate Kurukshetra where people gather for war. But actually, Maharaj, when he came and he reinaugurated the Dharmashetra Parikrama this year, so Maharaj gave Kurukshetra another perspective that Kurukshetra is a place of gathering where all devotees of Krishna gather. So, because in that Surya Yagya, everybody gathered, and therefore we all should gather here. More and more, all devotees should gather here, and the beautiful temple is coming up. And also, Maharaj said this project is one of the most important projects of Param Pujya Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Even in his Tirubhavotsav in Vrindavan, first Tirubhavotsav, Maharaj emphasized that. So I'm seeing how he's taking up the priorities which his godmother had taken up. So Maharaj is totally in the mood of servant of the servant. So Maharaj, when he heard that we were trying in our educational initiatives with the government, Maharaj very much encouraged that, and he said we should try it on. So when I was went to Kurukshetra, that time Param Pujya Gopal Krishna Maharaj said when Srila Prabhupada went to Kurukshetra, he specifically went to the University of Kurukshetra, met the Vice Chancellor, and Maharaj said I was with Srila Prabhupada when he met the Vice Chancellor, and we all should do some significant work over there. Maharaj wanted that. So Maharaj, there is a letter by Srila Prabhupada which he wrote to Acharya Prabhakar in 1975, May 22. Srila Prabhupada decided, why not introduce a department in the Kurukshetra University for understanding the Krishna consciousness philosophy and give them a suitable diploma. Prabhupada decided that in 1975 we have a diploma program with Kurukshetra University at that time. And we had been working with that, and over the years we had workshops, programs, but by Maharaj, by your encouragement and blessings, this year in Janmashtami, in 2025, 50 years later, we could actually have that diploma program with ISKCON and NIT Kurukshetra jointly offering a diploma in Bhagavad Gita. So on behalf of Sakshi Gopal, His Grace Sakshi Gopal Prabhu, I'd like to offer this as a humble offering to you. By offering you, we feel that we're offering this to Param Pujya Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, our dear Guru Maharaj, and Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Mohan Gaur Chandra Prabhu ki jai. Next we have His Grace Murli Krishna Prabhu from ISKCON Punjabi Bagh. Hari Bol! So Prabhuji is serving as a co-president at ISKCON Punjabi Bagh. Prabhuji has also been leading Congregation Leadership Training Program CLT in ISKCON Punjabi Bagh. And also Prabhuji is involved in the program of IVEO 2025 International Value Education Olympiad. Prabhuji is a devotee by birth. Since birth, he has taken only Krishna Prasadam. At the age of 13, Prabhuji got initiated by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Now he is leading ISKCON Punjabi Bagh. We are coming up with a very beautiful, gorgeous temple in the service of Shri Shri Radha Radhika Ramanji. Here we have our stalwart hero, His Grace Murli Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Guru Prasad Swami Namine Guru Devanam Bande Prabhupadaya Sevakam Karunika Titiksham Tat Prasadam Vitaranam. His Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj ki jai. So as many devotees said, Maharaj is very simple, 100% Srila Prabhupada man. So I was very fortunate. Last year there was a very small celebration at ISKCON Vrindavan. And somehow I was in Vrindavan. I came to know a day before, and my mother cooked a lot of bhogas for Maharaj also. So I was happy to get a service. And there Maharaj's very close friend is Bhakti Sundar Goswami Maharaj. He made a very nice offering. He said, Gopal Krishna Maharaj, many devotees told that he's a perfect candidate and Maharaj made this and so forth. But he said, I can see that you have no material ambition. And that's why I want to be in charge of my zone. So that's the most important qualification. Maharaj is very accessible and available on phone. And I had a very good opportunity to closely associate with Maharaj quite a few times at various places in Delhi, Mayapur, Prayagraj, and so forth. And especially in Prayagraj, Maharaj called me to his room and for some specific important thing. So I was very happy to go in the room, and Maharaj was there. I was alone there. And then after just Guru Puja, Maharaj worshipped Srila Prabhupada and came to the room and spoke to me for around 15 minutes. And then he said, the class would be in Hindi, no? I said, yes, Maharaj. He said, okay, I'll hear Srila Prabhupada's lecture and join the meetings after that. And during the meeting, there was some issue. Maharaj asked my opinion on that. And then I said, I'm thinking to do this. I said, really, Maharaj, that can be very dangerous. He said, what danger do you expect? I said, Maharaj, this. And then Maharaj himself was told, can this be done? Can this be done? I said, even I was not aware of that. But Maharaj was so simply expressing. And then I told Maharaj, please, my name should not come. He said, yeah, I'll take care. So Maharaj, so simple, and it could be. And then another time I asked Maharaj, how is your health? So he said, yeah, I'm able to manage with my walk and with my exercise. And so very simple. Another important thing, Maharaj has great love for His Gopal Krishna Maharaj and is so respectful to Maharaj's way of doing and the way Maharaj has expanded and preached and managed the zone like that. The last thing which, of course, many devotees did tell, but I would like to tell, last year Maharaj had a meeting before the marathon with the book distribution, and he said how every year Prabhupada said double it can be done. So Maharaj's formula was that every single devotee, he should distribute one book or distribute books to one person 1 week. So that way it become 52 people you approach, or rather who take books. You may approach more, and then you follow that person up. You take the contact, call that person up, and how is he, invite him to temple, did he read the book, and so forth. And then and then next year it becomes 104, and out of those 52, some people, you induct them to distribute further books. So how even a very new bhakta can be engaged in distributing books, and this way we can easily double it. And then Maharaj said, though he said, I'm GBC chairman, that last year Maharaj was GBC chairman, but I will also start doing it from now every week. To one new person, I will start giving book. So he's perfect acharya, what he preaches, he practices, said so. So, and another recently Maharaj visited ISKCON Punjabi Bagh, so we had around an hour of brahmachari class by Maharaj, and I found Maharaj gave such profound, simple yet instructive teachings that Maharaj has lived a perfect brahmachari life as per Srila Prabhupada, always engaged in Krishna consciousness, never a moment free, is always absorbed, and he has very simple yet very profound instructions for the brahmacharis especially. And then Maharaj is always accessible, available on phone, every message on phone, even audio message. Maharaj all goes to Srila Prabhupada, all goes to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. And then whenever I approached Maharaj, he would send a video message, audio messages, and so forth. And Maharaj always had a very amazing sense of humor, though very small. But whenever Maharaj met me, he remembered all the messages which I had sent, and he would reply he'd replied on phone, but he would always add it with some humorous point whenever we meet personally, even though after weeks, after months, but Maharaj would remember it and speak to it. So very, very grateful, and I feel very protected and very encouraged. I don't know why Keshav Murari said he could not walk, but I enjoy running with Maharaj like that, and it's a great pleasure. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for your association and for your kindness. Hare Krishna.
Okay, now we have the last offering by His Grace Ram Bhadra Prabhu. So Ram Bhadra Prabhu is very melodious Kirtana. Currently he is in charge of ISKCON Gurugram, Sector 67, Badshahpur Temple. Very vibrant as a devotee and a very, very melodious Kirtana. In case somehow you're not able to listen to Loknath Swami Maharaj, so here we have the proxy version. His Grace Ram Bhadra Prabhu ki jai.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनं शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. So, although all the senior devotees have spoken many wonderful divine qualities of Maharaj, so Amagulapu said I don't repeat. So I don't want to repeat, just wanted to share 3 points. That although I made acronym Guru Prasad, Maharaj Prasad or Srila Prabhupada Prasadam, but I'll just speak 2-3 points, especially which I like to follow. P for, I'm starting P, perfect health awareness. See Maharaj sitting here from last 3 hours, he's not moving here and there, sitting in one posture. And the secret is Maharaj take care of his health very nicely. Once I was serving to Maharaj, I was serving so many varieties. No. And Maharaj took his own prasadam, own bag. He said, I take my diet very regulatively. And Maharaj was sharing, you should know that how much protein you should need in your body, how much carbohydrate you should need in your body, how much potassium you should have. All the nuclear physics, Maharaj using everything for the health conscious, so much health conscious. So I was stuck, in front of us. Whatever comes, we don't know how much protein is going, how much carbohydrate is going. We don't aware at all. But he's very particular for, no, I don't want to eat. I want this. And this is good for digestion. This is good for your muscles. Protein is good for your muscles. And this carbohydrate good for your fat. So I was flat. Just seeing Maharaj is so much conscious. So therefore, he is always feel young and walking and, somebody what he said like a flighting. Maharaj was flighting to walk. We can't catch him. So this is one point I just want to share. Yesterday, Maharaj told a very wonderful realization and very philosophical, very uncompromising philosophy in the ICC meeting. The first point was we should have Srila Prabhupada in the center, not a Guru at the center. So that was, you remind us constantly this moment must remain Srila Prabhupada centered, not Guru center. You even guide that during Zoom meeting. How many of you have attended Maharaj's Zoom meeting? Leaders they have. You see backside, whose picture is there? Srila Prabhupada ki. Maharaj's picture is very small and the backside Srila Prabhupada's picture is very huge. In the backside you can see Zoom meeting also. So Maharaj is showing in each and every step that we should have Srila Prabhupada in the center. So yesterday we were reading, one devotee was sharing that Srila Prabhupada said, I followed my spiritual master blindly. I followed my spiritual master, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, blindly. So now, many of devotees, we do not have like a personal interaction with the Maharaj. We have not heard about the Maharaj. But whatever Gopal Krishna Maharaj given us, I think we should follow it blindly. Whether he knows that whom to invite here. He has a very deep relationship with him. Sometimes I think that why Maharaj has invited. So then so many things, but now devotee has shared. We have very less time and just wanted to share these 2-3 points. Thank you Maharaj for coming in our life and we need your wonderful future guidance. We need more feedbacks because the leadership is very contagious. We may go here and there and now we are under your shelter after Guru Maharaj, so please protect and bless us so that we can continue to take this mission of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So there is one offering from Radhika Rupamati. I'll just quickly read it. Dear Sri Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Sri Prabhupada, all glories to the tireless service to his divine mission. We are deeply grateful for the way you have lovingly and responsibly accepted the service of guiding and nurturing the disciples of our beloved Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Your humility, steadfastness and unwavering dedication to Sri Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada's mission reflects the true mood of the servant leader. You have gracefully stepped into the sacred role, not as a replacement, but as an instrument of the Lord's arrangement, continuing to the flow of the mercy that emanates from Guru and Krishna. Your compassion and care remind us that Guru Tattva is eternal and that Krishna empowers his pure devotees to carry forward the mission without interruption. Your constant emphasis on obedience to Srila Prabhupada, chanting with attention and service with sincerity inspires us to deepen our own sadhana and strengthen our commitment to the mission of ISKCON. We are especially moved by your clarity, gravity, deep realizations on Guru, Bhakti and practical Krishna consciousness. Your guidance has become the lamp in our hearts during this delicate transition, helping us to see that our connection with our Gurudev and with Srila Prabhupada continues through service and surrender. Our prayers to Guru Parampara and to yourself yield the result of very successful Bhadra Purnima Srimad Bhagavatam Marathon. We could do with our team distribution of 1,108 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam. The Gurugram Sector 45 temple opening that's due on 5th of November 2025 is another milestone of your blessings bestowed upon us. We know Guru Maharaj will be immensely pleased. His mercy is flowing through you upon us. Please always keep on showering your mercy and love upon us. On this auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, we offer our heartfelt gratitude and prayers for your good health, spiritual strength, and continued inspiration to guide all of us in the service of the Lord and His devotees. Thank you, Maharaj, for being us a steady shelter, a compassionate guide, and a living example of dedication to Srila Prabhupada's mission.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasad Bhutade Simate Guru Prasad Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prasharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pasatya Deshatarine. So, actually, something that I always wanted to mention about Guru Maharaj was that he's always very humble, very humble, very tolerant. Even for a simple village boy like me, I have been trying my best to serve him as much as possible. With every single mistake which I have done in this service of serving Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, he always stayed very, very strict and very, very forgiving. He always treated me with love. Treated me and my brother with love. My brother is Ramachandra. Even though if I have committed, since I'm just a village boy, I have committed many mistakes. Even when I try my best, I have committed many mistakes. But he has been tolerating. Somehow or other, he tolerates. He tolerates even if I commit the same mistake 2-3 times. Even though I don't want to make the same mistakes, somehow or other I commit the same mistake. Actually, this once I was like thinking, okay, I need to give him napkin now. I have to give him napkin. But then something happened and I forgot the napkin. And then Guru Maharaj is like, why don't I have the napkin? You're supposed to give me the napkin at the right time. I'm like, oh, I had it in mind, but I completely forgot. And then somehow or other Guru Maharaj forgave me. And then just 2 to 3, 4 days later, I was like, okay, I need to remember I have the napkins right here next to me. I need to get the sweets from the fridge. I get the sweets. I put it on the little bowl, and then Guru Maharaj looks at me and says, napkins. I was very surprised because I had the napkins over there, but I did not, like somehow or other, I did not do it nicely. And anyways, Guru Maharaj is always very, he's always very, very merciful, as I said. Somehow or other, he gives his mercy to me, my brother, and many other devotees, and also my mother. Even though I have committed, sometimes my brother also, even though he's better than me at the service. And Guru Maharaj has forgiven. He forgives. He gives his mercy. And he's not only forgiving and very, very merciful, but he's also very strict with everything which he does. He's very strict. He's very in Spanish he said recto, like very, very in line. He knows what to do. He knows how to do. He's very brilliant in whatever he does. He's very brilliant. Even though I'm trying my best to serve him, sometimes I'm actually surprised because there was this once I was serving him in his room, and I was like serving some subji or something, and he just turned around his head, and he was hearing something, and then he said, "Can you check if the fan of the bathroom is on?" I'm like thinking, but I don't hear anything. How is it possible? I cannot hear anything. So then I go to the bathroom, and wouldn't you know it, the fan was on. Now, I was actually very surprised because I am, supposedly I am a very young person, and Guru Maharaj needs hearing aids and everything. But I'm the one who couldn't hear the fan at all. And well, Guru Maharaj, he's very brilliant because he can remember almost anything which one tells him. And almost anything which one tells him, he just remembers it. Somehow or other, he just remembers it. He once there was this set of socks in our house over there in Mayapur. We kept them over there, and then I think, I forgot about them, or my brother forgot. Like for maybe like 4 months or something, since Guru Maharaj was in Latin America back then. And then we did not remember anything about it. And next time when he came, he just some time after he came, he said, "I remember that there was this pair of socks I gave you maybe 4 months ago, last time I came here." And then we are like, "Oh, what happened?" I asked my brother, do you have it? And then he says, "I don't really remember if I had it or not. I think I left it somewhere in their shelf or somewhere." And then so we found the actual socks in the shelf, fortunately, because we thought that it was lost because long time passed. But it was actually amazing how he could just remember anything and everything. Well, Hare Krishna.